right, all right. What is good, everyone? Hold up, let me replay this. Let's go. All right, here we go. What's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. PE Live is locked in, ready to go. Sorry we started up a little bit later than usual. I was with family, but now with family. But now that I'm back, we out here, had a nice Sunday off. Man, it was a stress-free weekend of football, of American foosball for me, man. I was able to watch not only the Cardinals lose, the Rams already lost to the Niners. Oh my gosh, who else lost? The Seahawks lost, the Eagles lost. And out of nowhere, here come the Niners in first place. So it was a great weekend, but a long season left. A lot of games left to be played. But we're not here to talk about foosball. We're here to talk about you guys and the video games and the content and the new big Switch Nintendo Switch 2 Switch news. Nintendo Switch 2 big news. There we go, if I can speak correctly. And the Xbox situation and more things that I've learned since then. Because there's been more. But wait, there's more. So we're going to talk about all of that. Of course, Q&A, questions, topics, music, whatever the case is, man. There's going to be a lot of stuff. So make sure you hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button. Remember, we do daily videos on the channel, and I'm starting to do shorts again as well. So if you have not watched my latest short on the channel, make sure you do so. But we had two videos today. We actually had two, we had a short, and we also had a big video. Console exclusives matter. So if you have not, actually checked out my my videos, make sure you watch those. I'm gonna provide links. The first one is the video, then the second one is the short. So if you have not watched that, we also have a new poll question up on the page. Check that out as well. Big left adjustment with the dollar donos. At least the Titans won one game this year. LOL. Also, can I get some Kirby Air Ride music? Yes, you can. I was so happy for you, Justin. I was like, when I saw, first of all, it was like a double awesome for me because one, you guys beat the Cardinals, so I was very excited you guys beat one of the Niners divisional opponents, but then also you got your first dub of the year, you know? So that was so good. That was such a good moment. So I was very happy for you, Justin. Like, you're the first person I thought of when I saw the Titans beat the Cardinals. I was like, yes, Justin's gonna be happy with that. First dub of the year, and it's also against the divisional opponent. I'm liking that. Niners have a nice cushion. Well, not a nice cushion, but they have a one-game lead in the division now. So, because everybody lost, so except for the Niners. And the Eagles also lost, so that made it to where the Niners have the best record, tied with a few other teams with the best record in the league. So, very good. Thank you so much, Justin, with the dollar dono. Let me get your Kirby Air Ride music coming up. Here's Item Bounce from Kirby Air Ride on the GameCube. Anybody does $1 or more, you can beat up my man Justin on the board. First combo of the stream. And remember, if you drop a dono, make sure you put your music request in the message. And if you can't fit it, that's okay. Just let me know, and we will get it going for you. All right, let's see here. Dior is here. Let's get into shoutouts. Dior is here. General Zamora is here. Party Man is here. Nin128 is here. Brand Smith. Brand. What is good? Sky W. Kama. Damn, Mina got delayed. Yes, Mina got delayed, which is okay, man. There's already too many games anyway, I'll be honest. So I'm okay with the the Hollower delay. Gloria Redmond is here. What's up, Gloria? Rags the richest. What's up, man? DE235. CBH, what up? Party Man once again. What is good, guys? What is good? What is good? Shout outs. Yo, Devron. What's up, Devron? Welcome. Raiders almost ruined Sunday for you. Raiders got blown out, bro. They're getting bodied, man. They're getting cooked. It's about time you guys actually get a franchise quarterback there. You guys have not, the Raiders have not had a real franchise quarterback there since like Rich Gannon, right? Like, when was the last time you guys actually had a real legit franchise? Or maybe, no, Derek Carr. I mean, yeah, Derek Carr. I mean, that'd probably be like the closest thing that I can think of to like a franchise quarterback. Yeah, Derek Carr, because he was there for a good. So yeah, I mean, like Derek Carr. Then before that, Rich Gannon. I mean, you guys ain't really had real franchise quarterbacks. You guys need to get on that, man. Shout outs though to Brand Smith. Welcome. Jay Loomis, Broncos got the Eagles. Eagles hadn't lost a home game in 12 games. Yeah. I was very happy for my man Ruler 2 Review. He's a big Broncos fan, so it was good. It was good to see that as well. Jasonio, what's up, man? Raiders be disappointing me for 23 years. I grew up with the A's and Raiders. Oh man, yeah, they've been rough for a while. What's up, Epic Globster? Welcome. Big Pern, what's up, Big Pern? 20 plus years ago since our above average QB. Yeah, Rich Gannon, that was the last one because he took you guys to the Super Bowl that year. You know, he was pretty good with with Tim Brown and Jerry Rice and the guys that you guys had there in that one year that you guys got blown out in the Super Bowl, but I mean, at least you got there and they were pretty good. What's up, beloved Angel? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Uncario? Welcome. What's up, the cool guy? Welcome. What's up, Joseph Andrew Shaw? What is good? Shout outs, man. What is good? Yo, Yoshi, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, Yoshi. Good to see you here. Welcome. At least, what did I tell you about the Panthers, Shaw X? What did I tell you about them? They're not out of it by a long shot. And listen, if the Niners beat the Buccaneers and the Panthers win this upcoming week, you're one game out of first place in that division. So it ain't over. It is not over at all. Not over. Yeah, they're so up and down. They're so up and down. But I mean, the Dolphins aren't a great team, but at least you got that dub. A win's better than no win. I can tell you that right now. Hey, what's up, Sweet Tea? Welcome to the stream. Old Men showed they had it in them. Funny thing is that the Bucs were coached by former Raiders coach John Gruden. Yeah, exactly. Well, they traded for him, if I'm not correct, right? Didn't the? So yeah. A month till Hyrule Warriors. I'm really excited. Yes, I'm excited for Hyrule Warriors. We got some news on Hyrule Warriors. Age of Imprisonment. New characters revealed with the name, so we're gonna go over that as well. Yo, what's up, Saki? Welcome to the stream. Apex is after 100 hours. I finally beat Chels in the Sky, and it just makes me want the second chapter right away. Such an amazing game. Yes, I'm only 18 hours in because I do not have as much time to play. But yeah, I'm getting into the thick of it now, so it's very good. Better get M and F ready. I mean, who's it? The Chiefs playing? So yeah, I'll watch some of it later. I'm not really too worried about that. Let's see. I think playing it again, I might like Galaxy 2 the most out of 3D Mario games. Galaxy 2 is my favorite 3D Mario game. I've yet to really get into it on the Switch 2, but yeah, it's definitely my favorite 3D Mario game, just from off of memory, Just off from memory. All right, let's see. Seahawks lost, but dang, good game. Yeah, very good game. Listen, divisional opponent, so I'm sad that your team lost, Figure Drawing, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, we needed that cushion, We're going to need it because we still have to play Seattle one more time. So the Niners still have to play them. So I was like, yeah, anytime they can get a loss, it's definitely a good thing. Anytime somebody loses, it's good for any other team in the division. So Niners got a lot of good news this week. Let's see here. Been playing Digimon Time Stranger. It's really good. Yes, Digimon Time Stranger is really good. I'm going to get it at some point, man. I'm just telling you guys, I am just cooked with so many games. And I fixed the green screen issue. I just ripped off these. These are what was causing it. I have some soundproofing planks that help out, and I put it too high, and it caused the green screen lighting to all mess up. It left a really weird residue on there, but I'm gonna get some stuff to remove it. But it looks like it's good. So yeah, I almost got the room ready, guys. I just gotta hang up a couple posters and all that, and then we'll be ready to go. So I won't even be using green screen that much anymore. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Bad Set? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome. Let's see here. Galaxy 2 and Odyssey are very close to me. Oh, Odyssey has the edge because I prefer more sandbox style. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, a lot of people like Galaxy more than... a lot of people like Odyssey more than Galaxy. Also, Odyssey sold like so much more than Galaxy 2. And more than Galaxy just in general. So way more people have even played Odyssey overall. So yeah, I can see that, man. I can definitely see that. Let's hear. Hey, what's up, Bad Set? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good, man. How are you? I am doing fantastic. I'm trying to get some manga points together, get some minor time investment. Yo, let's go. Sunshine's better than both of them. Just saying, yeah, that's definitely not true. But it's okay. Everyone's allowed to have bad opinions. Oh, man. Everyone's allowed to have bad opinions. Let's see here. How much has DK Bonanza sold? They haven't given us the sales numbers yet. We'll figure that out once we get Nintendo's investor meeting, I think in November, so next month. So we'll figure. They'll let us know next month. Let's see here, because I haven't been able to get FFT. I'm playing Triangle Strategy, Ogre Battle at the same time. You should just play one at a time instead of them at the same time. Just finish one, then play the other. Otherwise, it's gonna take you way longer. You're gonna get all mixed up, considering how intricate those games are. So yeah. What's up, Glenmore Legister? Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? What's good? What's good? I'm pretty sure Donkey Kong Bonanza sold really well, though, considering it's been at the top of the Amazon charts, it's been at the top of the eShop charts, it's been at the top of physical retail charts, it's been at the top of like every chart. So I'm guessing it probably obviously didn't do as well as Odyssey, you know, right away, but I think it's doing pretty good. It's probably sold multiple millions at this point. I would say at least bare minimum, you know, 2 million, probably 2 million or so for the game. I mean, so yeah. Yo, Michelle, thank you for the upside down smiley face. Yo, another super chat coming in. We got 2 right now. We got 2 on the combo board as well. Yo, let's go. Remember, full combo rewards and effects today, boys and girls. We got a full stream. I am ready to go. Although Friday will be a shorter stream, but we'll talk about that before, or it'll be an early stream Friday and the upcoming Monday. But we got a full week of streaming this week, man, so it's going to be great. So yeah, man, it's all good. It's all good. Let's see here. I just canceled your Ultimate subscription. Hey, man, do whatever you want to do, man. It's all good. Whatever you want to do, it's all, you know, you can do what you want to do. But yeah, the Xbox situation definitely is crazy right now. You know, a lot of people canceling their subscriptions. A lot of people talk about the potential of, like, you know, the hardware being phased out. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff that's happening right now, man. It's wild. So yeah. What's up, Egomaniac? What's up, the Great Wah? Shout outs, welcome. Sunshine's actually pretty good. I've watched people do speed runs of it. It's really good. It's not a bad game by any means, you know. But I played it myself too. It's okay. I just don't like it as much as some of the other 3D Mario games, but it's still a really good game. The Xbox situation is just funny to me at this point, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, next one up at 15 on the combo board. So we're 13 combos away. We got a 15-minute extension. Let's go. Let's see, man. I can't get many games. I have to get new brakes on my car. Oh yeah, brakes. I gotta check those on mine too, man. Yeah, brakes are definitely pricey, bro. Shout outs to Sharks. But yeah, you can just relax, man. I'm pretty sure you got a backlog just like the rest of us, right? I like your Sonic Crossroads short, by the way. Thank you for preaching to the choir. Yeah, I thought it would be pretty cool. Like, I want to try to mix up some things. I mean, YouTube's been going through some weird stuff. They've been purging a lot of accounts, so sub growth has been a little funky. So definitely getting back to a couple different things to help with a little bit of growth. You know, get some more, you know, kind of get out there a little bit more. Shorts is a good way. So yeah, I'm going to do more posts, going to do more shorts. You know, obviously still going to do my regular videos like I do them. But yeah, it's been a little weird lately, but we're gonna get back on it, man. We're gonna get back on it. So I'm gonna try to do some clips from, like, whether it's through the stream or whether it's just through you know, just doing them myself in the morning, like, you know, waking up doing them in the morning. So yeah, you guys should get more shorts, get more posts, just kind of get back to, you know, kind of putting a bit more out there, just so can kind of get out of the algorithm funk that we're in. Let's see here. 777, what's up, 777? Welcome to the stream. Brace for the video game dual pulley. What does that mean? Like, what are you talking about, Cavalier? Welcome to the stream, though. I give Xbox new console chance 100%. Okay, you think it's gonna happen? All right, let's go. I played some Silk Song today and I beat the 4th chorus boss. It was very cool boss fight. Nice, congrats, man. Super Mario 3D World was pretty good. That was good too. I like Super Mario 3D World. I thought that was a good 3D Mario game as well. Yeah. Yep. Is it Jasonio? Yeah, I thought it was good. Yep. Playing the second Ori was as we speak. Damn, Spider Boss is getting on my nerves. Yeah. Ori's tough, man. Ori's tough. Do you think the new Yoshi game will be in March? They said spring, so I mean, I don't know when it's exactly gonna be, so we'll see. But they said spring, so that can be anywhere from March, April, even May. So we'll find out. Do you think Microsoft will not do Game Pass if they could do it over? Would they not do it? They wouldn't do it. No. If they can do it over, they wouldn't do it. I don't think, or they make some changes to it, you know. If they could do it over again, they'd probably not do it the way that they did. But the reason why they did it that way is because they weren't able to actually build those big quality exclusives to get people to buy their system. Did you guys see that there's a Did You Know Gaming on the canceled Xbox's Uncharted? Did you guys see that video from Liam Robinson from Did You Know Gaming? Wow, what a video. He goes over Microsoft, Phil Spencer. I mean, these guys are, like, I'm not trying to be mean, but they're somewhat incompetent. Like when it comes, like listen, nobody's perfect. Lord knows I'm not, and I've made a lot of mistakes too. But Phil Spencer and his management, they're incompetent in some. There's some criticism to be levied there because they've canceled so many big games that were supposed to rival PlayStation games or give Microsoft the edge. They've literally, like, every single game almost, man. Like, or some games just turned out not what they're supposed to be. So, for example, Microsoft was building literally Uncharted for Xbox. And that also ended up getting canceled and and then basically that studio just turned into the studio that makes Gears of War, you know? Like, it's wild, dude. It's really wild. Do you think Microsoft, but yeah, that's kind of how it is. Physical games is so important to Xbox. Game Pass drama is the best example. Yep. Yo, Jameson Painter with the QAR, 182 QARs. Yo, that's a new one. I have not seen that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is that the Equator? What is that? Yeah, Qatari Real. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. That's super nice of you. So we're gonna try to. This is my first time ever doing that. Oh my god, is that really that much? Is it really $49? Damn. You did 182. Is it really $49? It should be a different color if that's the case. Goodness gracious, thank you so much. I think it is. Listen, I'm using a Google whatever QAR to USD, and it says 49.56. I might be wrong though. Yeah, it's $50. Thank you so much. It should be a different color. It should definitely be a different color. It should be actually no, because it's $50. It's $50 even that gets to the pink color. Okay, so never mind. No, it's proper. It's proper. That's a $49 tip. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the $49.56 to be exact. Thank you so much. Yo, let's go. Just under 50. Yeah, just under 50. Thank you so much. We're gonna put that up here. $49. Thank you so much. You are now the Hokage Stream Ninja. Thank you so much, Jameson. Appreciate that. Thank you for the big dono. Yo, let's go. Jameson P, appreciate that. And I'm glad that you're enjoying the content to do that. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get that up here on the board as well. 49. Anybody else 49 or more, you can beat him, man. Jameson P with the big one here. And Jameson, if you want some video game music, I got you. So just type it in the chat and I will play that music for you. Remember, if you guys drop a dono, make sure you put your music request in there as well. So shout outs. Let's go. Thank you. We definitely hit an overclock there. We got 45 minutes extension. Let's go, guys. Shout outs.
Overclock buster.
Let's see here. Google cannot be trusted. Gemini is suspect. All right. Some people are saying though it's just under $50, so it looks like it's correct with that one there. Let's go. Big love to Jameson. Yes, I've had my veggies today. Thank you. I appreciate that. Eat your broccolis. Let's see here. 49ers. Woo! Woohoo! Yeah. Yo, what's up, Dane Gonzalez? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Give it up for Jameson. Woo woo! Yo, Zoo After Dark with the $10 dono, and General Zamora with the 5 months chewed in says Xbox is cooked. There's been no point to them having consoles since they disrupt Sony to prevent them from getting into the PC hardware and potentially threatening Windows. Shocked it lasted this long. Okay, yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, excuse me, 51 from my man Jameson. Thank you so much. Then Zoo with the 10, and then also Dead Xbox Greg with another $10. Yo, and Sidious with the 5 months. General Zamora with the 5 months. Yo, you guys are out here. Let's keep it rolling. And he says, Dead Xbox Greg with the 10 says, how do you have Netflix style subscription service with no exclusives? How do you think Netflix is still relevant? I mean, they had some exclusives, but yeah, obviously they don't have. Netflix has way more exclusives than they do. That's for sure. That's for sure. Way more exclusives. So yeah, I don't know why they thought that they could do it without exclusives, but I think they ran out of time. The higher ups, Phil Spencer's higher ups were like, no, you guys have no more time. You're not turning the profit that we want you to turn. It's time to make it multi-plat. We need money. So I'm guessing that's what happened there. Shout outs though, guys. We did hit the 1 hour, so let's go. Then we're gonna go for the platinum and up. We are at the 100 combos and extend the streak to 43. We will have a marathon stream if we hit the platinum streak of 50 this month. So let's go. Let's get that Noah flying through the skies. Let's go. Would you buy Red Dead Redemption 2 again if they updated it for PS5? I wouldn't buy it on PS5. I'd buy it on Switch 2 if it was a Switch 2 version. If it was just on PS5, no. I don't like Red Dead Redemption 2, but I mean, if there was a portable version of the game, I'd consider it. Yeah, I'd consider it, but no, I ain't gonna sit down on a TV and play like Red Dead Redemption, man. So yeah, that's something that I probably just like play casually, like during like NFL or NBA games or something, but it's not something I'm gonna sit down and play, like be all excited about. I don't really get excited about like Western made games anymore, to be honest. So yeah, that'd have to be like a portable game, for me at least. Let's see here. But yeah, I mean, I think it's still coming. If you're asking if I think it's still coming, multi-man, yeah, it's coming. So yeah. Hey, what's up, George FT? Welcome to the stream. Yo, what's up, Paul S? Welcome to the stream. Problem is the quality of the Xbox games. Yeah, that's a problem for sure. Squirrello, what is up, Squirrello? Welcome. General Zamora, they heavily relied on third parties to push Game Pass. Yeah, they did. A lot of it's third party stuff. J2 Blue, what up, J2? Did anyone buy Switch 2 bundle for $4.99? Walmart deal and Amazon Prime big deal. $4.99 Switch 2 bundle for $4.99. That's not a deal. That's the regular price of the bundle. The bundle is $4.99, so that's not a deal unless they're giving you something else outside of that. But that's how much it costs for the Mario Kart World bundle, or for like the what's it called bundle, the Pokemon Legends ZA bundle. Yo, what's up, Blandrew? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Red Dead 2 is too ponderous and slow. Exactly. It's way too lethargic. It's way too slow. It moves all stiff as hell and stuff. So yeah, I'm good, you know. I'm not a big Red Dead Redemption 2 fan. Red Dead 1 I think is pretty good though. If they did an update for the Switch 1 where it unlocks the frame rate, where I can play it on Switch 2 with, like, you know, better frame rate, I'd probably play that more. But yeah. Let's see here. Ghost Yote's good so far. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good things about Ghost Yote. I just think that I'm kind of done with the traditional open world games. Like I don't like the Assassin's Creed style. I'm kind of over it a little bit, you know. But I mean, like, it's still a really good game though. It is. It's still really good. Yo, Massive Rican with the JoJo.
I like Phil and all, but it's clear that while he may have the best intentions for the gaming sector, Microsoft gives 0F******, and the decisions are clearly, in my opinion, coming from Nadella or the higher-up executive board in general.
Yeah, I have to agree with that comment. Big love, guys. We are going even further than beyond. Only 19 combos away from that platinum and extending that streak to 43. A little bit away from that marathon stream. Let's go. Big love to Massive Rican. 7 JoJo's today too. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I have to agree with that assessment too as well, Massive Rican. I mean, Phil Spencer seems like a good guy, but I highly implore you guys to check out the Did You Know Gaming on the Xbox, like the Xbox's Uncharted that they canceled. Oh my goodness, man! Like that, what a crazy thing. Phil Spencer kind of like low key lied too in that time period. So I mean, check out that video if you haven't seen it. It's about 50 minutes, so it does take a bit of time to get into, but Liam Robertson does a great investigative job talking to former staffers of the they're now called the Coalition, but it was Black Tusk Studio. But man, it was a great video, and it shows how they just wanted Uncharted. They just wanted an Xbox Uncharted, and how that was formulated. It was essentially Mission Impossible, you know, Siphon Filter, and Uncharted all mixed together. It was like Uncharted Spies, you know. So yeah, for the Xbox One in like 2011, 2012, but then it got canceled. But yeah, check out the video. It's pretty good. Phil Spencer tried to lie because he talked about the game, and then afterwards when it got canceled, he talked about the game and said it was more of a concept, that it was never an actual game. But that's not true. It was an actual game. They were actually like making vertical slices for the game. They were actually doing concepts. It was a real game, but he tried to act like it was just, you know, concepts and they weren't really in production. Nah, he downplayed it because he didn't want to make it look like it was like a real cancellation. But Liam Robinson did his due diligence and interviewed people. They're like, nah, it was like a whole game, bro. What you mean? No, it was more than just a vertical slice. They were getting ready for a vertical slice. But when you do a game pre-production of a game, that's still that. You're still prototyping. You're still building out gameplay mechanics. You're still building out things. It was an actual game that they had a name for, that they wanted to release, that they had a set time period and all that. So no, it was way more. Like I said, go watch the video. If you watch the video, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And a lot of that technology that they used was actually built into Gears of War 4. So, I mean, there's also like weather technology and other things that they built for the other game. They just recycled it. And also, well, I don't want to ruin the whole video for you, but like I said, go watch the whole video. If you go watch the whole video, go watch the whole video. So yeah. Go watch the whole video. Let's see here. So it's a rectangle slice. There we go. Rectangle, not a vertical. It was a horizontal slice. It's not a vertical. It was a horizontal slice. It was a horizontal slice. Today's the amazing day. Been raining all day since yesterday. Chilly with the leaves. Nice. It's not raining here, but I hope it starts raining soon. So many franchises dying at Xbox is so sad. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I think Kirby Air Riders will be better than Mario Kart World and Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. We'll see about that. I think Microsoft should just needs to sell off their Xbox brand and unused IP to someone else and revamp the brand. They're not going to do all that because the Xbox brand is still valuable in terms of like IPs and all that. So they're not going to sell it off. At least not now. Maybe later. Yo, what's up, Huddy? Welcome to the stream. Paul says, let's see here. I am disappointed in Phil. I defended him and just keep disappointing. A lot of uninformed opinions about Xbox. Okay, Master Jazz, since you're smart, I've been playing Xbox since day one, but since you're smart, give me some good opinions on, what are your opinions on Xbox that people here just like, that don't know about? I don't know what I'm talking about. It seems like you're questioning what I'm saying about it. Okay, give us some stuff. All right, give us some stuff. Since you know about Xbox, let us know. We're uninformed, no problem. Go ahead and you let us know. No, you said a lot of uninformed opinions. So go ahead and give us the knowledge on Xbox. Go ahead. You're the expert. Go ahead. No, and I'm not even being like, whatever. I'm like legitimately giving you the floor. Everybody has uninformed opinions. So give us good opinions on Xbox. Go ahead. Honestly, for like no cap. Give us good opinions. Let's go. Let's hear it. Yeah, I'm not being facetious. I'm not being sarcastic or nothing. Give us good opinions. We don't have good opinions. That's cool. You let us know. School us on Xbox. Let us know. And I know you're saying a lot of, so give us give us the informed opinions. You're saying we're uninformed, so give us the opposite of so give us the informed opinions on Xbox. Go ahead. The floor is yours. You got 200 characters. You can break it up if you want to open up a page and do it by 200 by 200. Go ahead. Let us know so we know. I like to learn. So if there's a lot of people, and people here like to learn too. So go ahead and give us informed opinions about Xbox. Go ahead. Michelle with the $1.49. Thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate the $1.49 dono. Unicorn. Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $1.49. Let's go. We're only 18 combos away from that. Going further than beyond 100 on the Platinum Buster Sword. Let's see here. When it comes to memories, I have maybe one or two Xbox whole. I have a handful of Sony and Nintendo in the last 7 years. Yeah, maybe. Well, the console ending was one. The console ending was one. Okay, that's uninformed. The console ending. It's a rumor. I mean, it's a rumor. And Microsoft has sold pretty badly. And their systems are getting pulled from different stores. So it's a rumor. It's not like it's going to happen 100%. Nobody's saying. People are just giving their opinion that it could happen based off of recent information. Now, Xbox has came out and stated that they still have, a next generation thingy. But you got to remember, there was a rumor that they were doing an actual real dedicated handheld, and that seems to have been canceled as well. So Microsoft has also said things, and then it's also not happened. So remember when they said just these 4 games? Well, not just these 4 games. And then people like to look for other things. Well, no, they just said just these 4 games for this and this, but then it ended up being more than 4 games. So Microsoft has been wishy-washy. Remember, Hi-Fi Rush has hit every single metric that we wanted it to hit. Oh, by the way, the game actually wasn't successful. Oh, by the way, the studio got sold off. The IP got sold off. So I mean, listen, man, I get what you're saying, but it's not like Microsoft hasn't said certain things and then went back on those things. So people are just speculating based off the information that we do know. But yes, it's not a foregone conclusion that Microsoft is out of the console race for right, or not making a console anymore. But once again, we will see. Let's see. Your shots with the 5 says, finally beat that damn spider. Ori is tough, but I love the game. The story, platforming, the art style is top notch. Yeah, it's very good. Ori is very good. Will the Wisp and the other one, both very good. Shout out to Shaw X. Thank you for the $7, even though you got those breaks coming up, man. I appreciate that. Combo breaks. It got sold off because major people left. It got sold off because major people left. No, I think Tango got closed down and it got sold off because they weren't a profitable studio and they're trying to cut costs. I think that's the reason why.
I'm looking forward to Kirby Air Riders.
Okay.
Also, I did a lot of research about Air Ride and Kirby GameCube just in case people think it took the place of a traditional Kirby game, because believe it or not, Star Allies is the real reason.
Yeah. Star Allies is the real reason. There you go. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it there. Shout out to Justin. Thank you for the $3 dono. Combo breaks. 90 on the board. We are only 10 combos away from that platinum break. Let's go. Nope. It was showing major devs left and the leadership was a husk. Well, why did major people leave? And what's going on there? Why are people leaving? And what was the issue with that? So I'm going to disagree. I know what you're talking about, but I think if Hi-Fi Rush did incredibly well, actual sales reasons why, I think a lot of people wouldn't have left the studio. And I think Microsoft, and another thing with that is that they wanted to do a Hi-Fi Rush 2, and apparently Microsoft said no. So then people got upset that they wanted to do Hi-Fi Rush 2, and then Microsoft said no, so then people left. So it was the fact that Hi-Fi Rush didn't do as well as Microsoft tried to let to believe that led people to leave the studio. So I'm gonna challenge you on that one. I'm gonna disagree, because in those same reports that you're talking about, they said that they wanted to do Hi-Fi Rush 2, and Microsoft said no, we're not gonna greenlight that because it wasn't as successful as they wanted it to be. So no, I'm gonna challenge you on that one. I don't think so. Unless you can show me evidence or you can show me proof that that was not it, but that was in the same report that you're talking about. Well, go back and look. It was definitely in those same reports that they wanted to do Hi-Fi Rush 2, and Microsoft said no. So therefore, that caused people to just say screw it, you know. But let's just be honest here. Let's be real. If Hi-Fi Rush was incredibly successful, are a bunch of people gonna leave the studio? No, they're not gonna leave the studio. They're not gonna leave. The management isn't gonna go anywhere. It's a new IP, it's what they wanted to make. Let's just be real here. If you make a brand new IP and people are loving it and it's selling really good, why would a bunch of people leave the studio? Why? You'd want to make the next thing. So obviously, it was nowhere near as successful as Microsoft tried to let them believe. Okay? It's not like they were putting up Call of Duty numbers. So yeah. Let's see. Can you see I can see your comments, Mr. Davis. What's good? Welcome to the stream. Shout outs. Let's see here. Did Saudi Arabia stop selling Xbox? I don't know if Saudi Arabia stopped selling Xbox. I've just heard that the Costco pulled the Xbox from some places. Other places have clearances or discounts to just clear out the thing. I think I heard Colt Eastwood talk about how there's some other stores that they're gonna start pulling Xbox Series systems. So yeah. Let's see. I don't think it's as black, I think meant black and white as y'all want it to be. I don't want it to be anything. I want Xbox to be successful. I have every single Xbox system. I don't want Xbox to fail. I don't think everybody here wants Xbox to do well. Everybody here wants competition. I don't want less competition in the market. So yeah, but I'm not saying that it's black and white. What I'm telling you is this is what we're hearing on here when it comes to certain things with Phil Spencer, when it comes to certain things with Hi-Fi Rush. Listen, I've been covering games for a very long time, and you don't get a studio closure or selling off your IPs if that is successful. I've just almost never seen that. There's very little time where a company has great success with the IP and everybody wants to leave. Like, that usually makes no sense. Like, that doesn't work that way. unless the copyright holder doesn't want the IP anymore. Like, for example, when Microsoft purchased Gears of War, it wasn't because Epic was upset with the sales or anything. They just wanted to move on. They were going to do Fortnite and all that, and they were going to get into other things that they were planning, and they didn't care anymore. They make Unreal Engine. They don't need it. So Microsoft purchased it from them. So yeah, there's that situation. But usually when an IP sold off, it's because there's some trouble. Usually when a studio's closed, is because there's some trouble. It's not because they were successful. I can usually, like I said, it's very rare times that is a thing, you know, very rare. Let's see here. You can buy any game that's on Game Pass, you can buy it separately. So you can, any game that's Game Pass, you can buy it separately. Most people, 99% of people don't want Xbox to fail. You got some crazy psychos, sure. There's crazy psychos that want every system to fail. There's people that want Nintendo Switch 2 to fail. Look at all the trolling news on Nintendo. There's people that want PlayStation to fail. So who cares? You know, that's not what I'm saying. Is that here, people here don't want them to fail. You were trying to put us into that same thing, no? So yeah. I wish I could care forever. Pokemon just don't. Wish you can care forever. Pokemon just don't. Wish you could care about Pokemon forever, but you don't. That's fine. Then don't play it. Play something else. Microsoft and Xbox messed up, and they're simply addressing it. Nobody here wants it to fail. That's true. I mean, yeah, every system has its own issues, but I mean, Nintendo's doing pretty good with the Switch 2 so far, especially compared to Switch 1, at least in the first launch number of sales. And obviously better than Xbox did when it comes to that, and it's on pace to do pretty well. I would be bad if Xbox fully goes away, which lowers the competition to just Sony and Nintendo. That's what I'm saying. I don't want Xbox to go away. So yeah, I don't want Xbox to go away. I want Xbox to be around for a long time. I want them to continue making systems, me personally. You know, same people damage controlling for Xbox right now. There's same people lying about Switch 2, so I feel nothing for them. I don't know if it's the same people, but there's definitely some crossover. There's definitely some crossover. There's definitely some. I've seen some content creators that are in that, like those two boats, but it's not most people though. Did any gaming company pick up Hi-Fi Rush after? Yes, Hi-Fi Rush was picked up by, I forgot I think was it Tencent or was it, I forgot who picked, it was, I think it's a Chinese company that picked up Hi-Fi Rush and Tango. They picked up both of them. So I forgot who it was though, but yeah, somebody picked up them. And so yeah, there will be a Hi-Fi Rush to Krafton. Sorry. Krafton. There we go. South Korean. Sorry. So yeah, Asian company, but Krafton. And there will be a Hi-Fi Rush 2. There will be a Hi-Fi Rush 2. They purchased the IP, they got it. So Hi-Fi Rush will continue with someone else. So we'll see how the franchise can actually sell when they make it for PS5, Xbox Series, PC, and probably Switch 2. I think they'll probably do a multi-platform release. It'll be on all of them, and I think they'll probably do pretty well that way. Yeah, don't say just Korean. There is a North and South Korea. Those are two differences. So don't just say that. You gotta specify. I guess if you say Korean though, obviously it ain't gonna be North Korean. Clearly it ain't gonna be North Korean. So I guess you could just say Korean. It ain't North Korea. It's definitely gonna be South Korea. Oh my gosh. It's definitely not gonna be North Korea. So I understand that too. Yeah, you know, it is already established. Like when you say, like, if you're talking about gaming or any of the arts, it's South Korea. It ain't gonna be North Korea. Oh man, that's true. Xbox is doing many different and new things, and I think a lot of it is just not understanding. I don't need or want two Sonys and rather not. Okay, and that's fine. Yeah, they are, but you know, we'll see what happens with them, right? Let's see here. Hi-Fi Rush came out a stacked year. Zelda, Resident Evil 4 remake, Baldur's Gate 3, Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, I think that I think that shadow drop in it might have been a bad idea. I don't think you should shadow drop a new high-rated IP. I think that's a bad idea, and I think I even said that when I'm like, no marketing campaign, no no lead up. Like, I don't think that's a good idea. I think you can shadow drop remakes or remasters, something that's established, that has a built-in fan base, that you know can like instantly say, oh, I want that game. Like Oblivion. Oblivion got shadow dropped. Okay, that makes sense. Like Metroid Prime. Okay, that makes sense. We all know Metroid Prime. But like a brand new IP with interesting gameplay mechanics, that's something that you need to have a little bit of a marketing campaign for. Like at least a few months. Maybe announce it for a few months out and then say, hey, and then give us some gameplay and give us some more like lead up to it. I think it was a bad idea to shadow drop that. I think that was a bad, especially for a new IP. Nobody knows what the IP is, you know? So yeah. I don't think KJU is publishing games. yeah, I don't think so. Let's see here. Well, they've already failed over the years, so they did it to themselves. I'm anti-Microsoft altogether. Okay, well, I mean, it's their own fault. Yeah, I mean, you have nobody else to blame. I mean, Microsoft has nobody to blame but themselves. Like, when something fails, you can't look at everybody else. You got to look at yourself. Like, when the Wii U failed, it was Nintendo's fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the GameCube didn't do as well, that failed somewhat. That's Nintendo's fault. So, you got to look at yourself at the end of the day, you know? What's up, Katana Riku? Welcome to the stream. Switch 2 is amazing, but I'm disappointed by the lack of Switch 1 enhanced first-party games for Switch 2. I expected far more first-party games to be updated, higher frame rate resolution. I didn't expect that, MGD, because that actually takes a lot of time and effort to do that, to actually take those and upgrade them. It takes development resources. So even I was talking about, like, when people were saying, oh, they're going to update a bunch of games, I'm like, guys, do not expect that, because that is development time and resources that you're taking away from making new games, potentially, to just upgrading that. Now, if it was a press of the button, and all of a sudden the games are just updated, nah, it's not that though. It actually takes resources and time and months to get that stuff done. So if you were expecting a lot of that, I don't know what to tell you. But even if, so for example, even if you look at like Sony, if you play a PS4 game on a PS5, it's not gonna update it. It's not gonna do all that. And there's patches here and there, but there's not a ton of them for a bunch of old PS4 games unless they re-release it or unless they have a patch. So that takes resources and time. It is not a simple thing to do that. So yeah. I'm surprised that we got what we got. To be honest, I wasn't expecting anything. I was expecting maybe games to potentially play a little bit better on the new system, but I wasn't even expecting the amount that we got, you know? So yeah. Yeah, it's not done in a short amount of time. Like, it actually takes, because like you gotta go back in, you gotta patch, like you gotta do a lot of work. It's not just it's not a port button, you know? Which I think a lot of people kind of think it's like, oh, you just press a button or you just work on it for like a week and all of a sudden everything's just running better. It's like, nah, you actually gotta take developers and time. That does take resources and time away from brand new games or from getting new games on time and scheduled. So yeah. So yeah. Let's see, what's your favorite Mario and Luigi game? Mine's Partners in Time. I'm not really sure what my favorite game is. I haven't thought about it. Would you pick up one of the Xbox handhelds this holiday as the first time Xbox player wanting to get into Xbox coming from PS5? No, because the handhelds aren't an actual Xbox. It's a PC handheld that allows you to play some Xbox games that are play anywhere, but that's essentially just the PC version of the game. But I mean, if you want to try to get into Xbox, I mean, sure, maybe if you want to get the Xbox ROG Ally X, but it's not an actual, like you can't buy like Xbox games, like let's say an Xbox One game or every single Xbox Series game, right? And then play it on there. It doesn't work that way, you know? So I personally, if you want to get into Xbox, I would say buy an Xbox Series X. See if you can get one on clearance when they start clearance these things. See if you can get one on a clearance or see if you can get one second hand and just buy that one with a disc drive in particular, because then you have backwards compatibility with every single Microsoft generation. In the future, those Xbox Series X that have the disc drive in them, those are going to be worth a metric ton. And quote me right now, 20 years from now, if you have one of those things, it is going to be worth a lot because it natively plays a lot of that stuff. If you put in an original Xbox disc from the OG Xbox, you can play games from there, from the 360, every Xbox One game, plus Xbox Series games. So I would say try to find secondhand, usually from like somebody who's like desperate for, like, they need some money, and try to cop one of those for like 300 or something like that. And I'd say that would probably be better off serving you than trying to get into like an expensive ROG Ally or something like that, you know? So that's what I would say to do. I would say get that, because that system is going to be worth a lot in the future. That system is going to be worth a lot. So yeah. Technically it's an Xbox. So do you remember I know everything's an Xbox. Yo, Dane Gonzalez with the $1 dono. Let's go, getting us closer to 100 on the board. He says, it's hard to put your trust into Xbox or anything when their marketing, PR, and actions don't match up. Saying everything is an Xbox low-key signals a lack of uniqueness to their hardware, which doesn't make me want to line up to get the next generation system. Exactly. And that's something that Colt Eastwood, who's probably the biggest or one of the biggest Xbox creators, had to say in his videos. Like, Microsoft, the fact that they don't want to push the uniqueness of why you should pick up this system is one of the reasons why the system isn't doing well. You know, and for the next generation Xbox, why are you going to go out there, why are a lot of people going to rush out there and buy it when it's simply just not unique? It's going to be something to where you can just get it on PC or you can get it on PlayStation 5 if you already have something. So it doesn't give you as much of an incentive to actually buy it, you know? So yeah, that's essentially what some people see it as. Thank you for the $1 dono. I appreciate that. Shout outs. Let's go. Thank you for the $1. 9 combos away from that platinum, the Buster Sword. Let's go. So yeah, let's see. If servers are shut down in 20 years, those Xbox and Xbox 360 games on disc won't play because the games are downloaded for emulation. Yes, that is true, but I doubt that they're going to be shut down for anything, considering Microsoft, I mean, their servers are insane. They're probably going to keep those up for the longest time. I don't see them shutting those down anytime soon or at all. I think those will be up for a very long time. You'll have access to those. So I don't see them shutting that down anytime soon. Or at all, you know, especially for like an emulation download. That doesn't take a lot of money to store. That doesn't take, like, it's not like, hey guys, no more downloading emulation games that you bought. Like, I don't think they're gonna shut that down, you know, like, that's not a big deal. Like, yeah, will they shut down sometimes stores and stuff? Yes, like, so where they won't store the games anymore? Absolutely. But will they shut down the ability to download the updates for certain games? No, I don't think they're gonna do that anytime soon. So yeah. Imagine if they're still up after we die in 50 years plus years. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they're going to be down anytime soon. I think they're going to be up for like forever. I don't see them being down anytime soon. So yeah. If you have a patch on your console already, then it won't matter. They shut down the server unless something happens. Well, some games you need the internet to download them. So yeah, if you already have it, yes. But like, let's say you get it and like you want to get something later and you need to download it. If they're shut down, then obviously you can't. But yeah, I don't see them. It doesn't really matter. I don't see them shutting it down anytime soon. Yo, Michelle, thank you for the $3 super sticker. Yo, we are out here. Thank you guys so much for your support. Let's go. Remember, a lot of you guys are dropping donos, but not requesting the music. So Michelle, I know that you can't put a message in a super sticker. So if you drop the dono and you want me to get you a video game track, tag me in the chat and I got you, Michelle. I got you if you want something. Did I grab Rock Band 4 before it got delisted? I didn't grab it before it got delisted, but my brother gave me a bunch of games, and I'm pretty sure Rock Band 4 and like Rock Band Beatles and like a bunch of Rock Band games are in there. So I might have it. I don't know though, but I know I have Rock Band Beatles. Like I know I have a bunch of Guitar Hero games, but I don't know if I have that one that you're talking about specifically. What's up, Red Crimson Gaming? What's up, Dan Lee? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Shout out to Jeffrey Tucker with the comments as well. What is good? What's up, Figure Drawing? Once again, shout out to Figure Drawing. Huddy, the Xbox One generation lost the console war for Microsoft and they just could never catch up. Yeah, I think they had an actual legitimate chance though with the Xbox Series, because with the Xbox Series, think about it, you have full backwards compatibility, right? Xbox, the original Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, you got full backwards compatibility. And on top of that, you've got a lot of stuff going with Game Pass. I think that they personally just did not have the actual horses. Like, they did not have Perfect Dark ready. They did not have Fable ready. They did not have Halo ready. They did not have Starfield ready. They did not have Redfall good or ready. If Microsoft was able to actually get all those games, like, let's just say all those games came out Starfield was better than what it was. Let's say it launched with the 60 frames per second and it launched with all the updates. Let's just say it was more ready, right? Let's say Redfall was better. It didn't suck. Let's say Redfall was 60 frames per second and better, and it was good. Let's say Halo was ready and the graphics were better and it was good. Let's just say all of that plus the other games that they had. Let's just say Fable, and like let's just say Perfect Dark. Man, that's a lot of caveats. But let's just say all those games that I said were ready to go within the first year, Xbox Series would have been successful. If they had those 5 games in 1 year, so from November to November, right? From November to November, so November 2020 to November 2021, if they had all of those that launched and were good, Xbox Series would have absolutely been successful. I think it would have been the best selling system since the Xbox 360. I think they would have been on pace to sell 70 million units if they launched with those 5 games. And they launched and they were on time with no catastrophes. I think they would have been on pace to sell 70 million. And Game Pass was popping and it was all exclusive. It would have been so much better. I guarantee you it would have been so much better. Yeah, that's a lot of ifs. I'm just saying, you know, if all that was ready. If all that was ready. Did I not get your Greg Anetta music? Okay, okay, I got you, Greg Anetta. Bayonetta. How about One of a Kind? That's my favorite Bayonetta song, One of a Kind. I like it. All right, back to the live chat. Shout outs, Greg. Let's see here. What's up, my man OJ? Love hearing your opinions on the Xbox situation while I'm finishing delivering mail. Keep up the great vids, my man. Hey, thank you, Dev Plays. Appreciate that. Change the name to the What If box. I'm just saying, if all of that was there, I'm telling you, it would have done really good. But once again, Microsoft's leadership, they didn't get it ready, man. They didn't. I don't know why they didn't have that stuff ready. Like, Perfect Dark should have ordered. I mean, like, how long does it take to make Perfect Dark? Like, they already skipped the whole 360 generation with Perfect Dark. They skipped the whole Xbox. Well, no, they didn't skip the 360 generation, but that was at the beginning of the 360 generation. They should have already had Perfect Dark ready to go within the first year. Like, the whole Xbox 360 generation, the rest of the generation did not have Perfect Dark. The Xbox One generation did not have Perfect Dark. And then we waited all generations for Perfect Dark just for it to get canceled. What is going on here? So that's on Microsoft, man. That's on the leadership for not being able to get that ready and get that done. You know, Starfield obviously had issues. So Redfall had major issues. Halo Infinite had major issues. Fable obviously is having major issues. So that's the problem, man. The problem is that they just were not on point with their games. You know, they have good games, but they weren't able to get them out in a timely fashion to where you need that exclusive content to sell the system. You can't just sell the system on backwards compatibility and sunshine and rainbows and hope, you know? You can't do that. So yeah. Simeon Coin with the $6. It says, yo, shout out to Simeon Coin. And he says, evening OJ, just getting in, just showing love and support is all. I'm Pokemon AZ ready. Music request is Trails to Observe Ferocious Beast. All right, I got you. Thank you so much for the cleanup duty. Also, George FT says ultimately Microsoft mismanaged their acquisitions and most of their big games that were supposed to entice consumers to buy the Xbox Series and or Game Pass. Yep, I agree. They mismanaged it, you know? So it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I was looking forward to it. I bought an Xbox Series X day one. I bought one day one. So, big love. Thank you so much, Combo Breakers. You guys know. You guys know the deal. You know what's going on now. My man Cloud Strife comes through with the Buster Sword. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out Slender Break bonus stream like always. Thank you guys so much for your support. Let's go for the 150 platinum and a half. We are out here. Let's start the week off strong. Thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate that. Combo Breaks once again, and we going. Let's go. Well, Silent Hill 2 going to Switch 2, Squirrella. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 is probably going to Switch 2. Watch my video that I did today on it. Do you think Fable gets canceled? Fable could get canceled, man, but that's Playground Games, so I don't think so, but we'll see for sure. We will see. And yeah, shout outs to Simeon Coin. Simeon Coin, we will get your song coming up here. Let me type it into the chat here after One of a Kind from Bayonetta. Trails to Azure. Ferocious. All right, we'll get that up next. Hey, what's up, Gaming Mariner? Welcome. They think making games is like making Office software. Oh man, I love Bayonetta music. One of a Kind is so good. Yes, it's very good. This is like their version of like, I don't know, like You Say Run or something like that. It's like Bayonetta's You Say Run for like My Hero. Yo, what's shout outs though. Honestly, I really like Xbox Halo. Wish it would have been better. Yeah, Johnny. I was rooting for Xbox and still am. Just bad move after bad move. Yeah. Let's see here. Microsoft ran Halo and Gears into the ground too many short time. I don't even think that was the issue. I mean, to be honest, there's not that many big Halo games like that have been released in the last couple of years. Like, what are the big Halo like mainline games? Like, what we got Halo 4, which was on the 360. We got Halo 5 that was on the Xbox One. Then we got Halo Infinite. It's on the Xbox Series. So I don't really think they ran it into the ground. Now in the 360 days, they did have Halo. What was it? They had Halo 3. They had Halo ODST. They had Halo 4, and they had Halo Reach. So yeah, there was a lot in the 360 era, but in the Xbox One and in the Xbox Series era, there hasn't really been much. So it's the quality of the Halo games. Halo 4 was good. Halo ODST was good. Halo Reach was good. But like Halo Infinite, that was not great at launch. Now it's good now, but it wasn't good at launch, and it was a free-to-play game. There wasn't enough features and all that ready. So if it had all of its features ready, if it had all of its stuff ready to go, I think it would have been much better. You know, it would have been a much better launch for the game. Yeah, but those are not mainline. Those are not like actual mainline games though. Like Halo Wars, you know, those are like side games. That's like Mario Tennis to like a degree. Like that's not the same as like a Super Mario 3D World or like, you know, Super Mario Odyssey. That's not the same thing. You know. All right, let's get this Beast music going from Trails to Azure. Trails to Azure. Trails to Azure. You wanted the Ferocious Beast. There we go. Ferocious Beast. That's the one. Halo 1's your favorite? Yeah. What up, gang? How's the hype for Pokemon here? I'm excited for Pokemon Legends ZA. So is Simeon Coin. We're excited. I'm excited. I cannot wait. It's next week. Well, no, not next week. The week after. Actually, no, it's next week. My bad. I'm stupid. It's next week. It's next Thursday. So I'm very excited for Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm super excited. After being Trails in the Sky, I'm kind of on the big RPG low, but I guess that's fine since Legends ZA comes out next week. Yeah, it comes out next week. I'm gonna try to get as much done with Trails in the Sky before Legends ZA comes out. But I might have to just wait because I'm so excited for Legends ZA, man. Yeah, it's next week. So they canceled Scalebound years ago. It was looking very promising. Yeah, they did cancel Scalebound as well. Yep, they did cancel that game too. I thought it was kind of weird. ELP, normally backwards compatibility, encourages people to move on because they can. Okay, what do you talk about, Squirrella? Just look at something like DK Bonanza or Yote. MS hasn't been able to reach that quality at launch for 15 years now. How? That's true. There really hasn't. Microsoft has not been able to release a game the quality of an Odyssey, a Breath of the Wild, you know, a Donkey Kong Bonanza, a God of War Ragnarok, a Horizon. You know, they have not been able to release a game like an exclusive that quality in like a decade plus, and that's once again leadership. That's leadership. You know, unfortunately, outside of maybe you can say Forza Horizon 5, you can say maybe Hi-Fi Rush, but those games aren't the same level of quality as like the big AAA games. Those one of them's a racing game, the other one is a you know, is a smaller music rhythm thingy, you know, action game. So not quite the same. So yeah, man. Yes, LeBron's probably announcing his retirement tomorrow. Yeah, he probably is, which is good. He needs to retire. He needs to retire anyway. He's been playing for way too long. He needs to retire, spend some time with his boys. Go watch his boy play in Arizona. Go watch his daughter do whatever she doing. He needs to retire and, you know, let Luka take over. So I mean, I've been watching LeBron like when I was like in like high school or whatever. LeBron was like, he's a rookie. Like, I was in high school decades ago, dude. Like, I was in high school decades ago, like when LeBron was still playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. Like, the PS2 was out. That was like the main system out when LeBron started playing basketball. Like, in the NBA. PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. It's been, he needs to relax. He needs to relax. It's time. He's won 4 titles. It's time to go. So yeah. Shoutouts to Cryosim Bomb with the 47 months of Ambu tier. Let's go. Do you think Xbox tried to do the whole blue ocean thing like the Nintendo did with the Wii and find an audience and find a different audience? They already tried that with the Xbox 360 and Kinect, and it miserably failed with the Xbox One. So no. So yeah. The NBA won't be the same when LeBron retires. It won't, but it's the same thing as the NBA not being the same when Michael Jordan retired or when Kobe Bryant retired, you know? All legends retire at some point, and they got to move on, and new stars come up, new stars are born, new stars come from the ashes. So, but I mean, you could make an argument that the NBA hasn't been the same since Michael Jordan retired, or the NBA hasn't been the same since, you know, Wilt Chamberlain, or since Dr. J, or since Larry Bird, or since Magic Johnson retired too. So there's always those great players that are going to retire, and you know, we're going to miss them, but at the same time new players come up, you know? So yeah. LeBron is broken in NBA Street V3, I bet. That was at his peak power, was NBA Street V3, right? That was his Miami Heat days. That was his peak. Let's see, the bro said the whole generation has got, dude, generations. J views, not generation, generations. PS2, Xbox, GameCube, Xbox One, Xbox, you know, Xbox One, PS4, PS5, Xbox. Dude, it's been generations. Generations, plural, multiple. This dude's like this dude's like the living version of GTA 5. He like just he just gets ported to every single generation. Dude, there's NBA players that weren't born yet when he started playing. And I mean multiple years into him playing, and were literally born like his 3rd or 4th or 5th season into the NBA, that are rookies or 2nd year or 3rd year players that are playing with them right now. Guys that weren't even born, dude, when he was an all-pro in the NBA. Like, it's insane. Like, he's playing with some people's kids that he played against. Like, no cap. There are people that he played against and their kids are in the NBA, and he's played against his peers from 20 years ago, their kids. Imagine that. He's playing against the kids of the NBA stars of when he was like a rookie. It's insane. And I'm not even joking around. I'm dead serious. LeBron is playing against children of NBA players that he played against when he was younger, you know? He's playing with his own son. He's playing with his own son. His own son is on the team. That's when you know it's time to retire. Your own son is on the, not even playing against, he's playing with his own son. It's time to retire. It's time to retire. His own boy is on the team. That's really cool though, I'll be honest. There's no way I'd be able to do that though. I'm so much older than my son. It's like the NHL when Gordie Howe, he played until his 50s when he played with 2 of his sons. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Rax the Great? Welcome to the stream. You think he played with anyone's grandkid? No. He hasn't played with a grandkid yet. No, that's impossible. That'd be impossible unless they were having children like at like teenage years or like 13 or 14 years old or something like that, which is just impossible. No, he didn't play with any grandkids. Nah, that's gonna be impossible because in order for him to play with grandkids, he'd have to still be in the NBA, like, probably like 20 years from now, you know, for them to have a chance. So he'd be 60 years old, and there's just no chance that he'd ever play against grandkids. No. He'd be 6. I mean, if we're talking about right now, and if he was able to play with some, like, let's just say some of these young guns had a kid early, right? Like they're 19, 20 years from now, and he's 40. I think he's like 41, 42. I think he's like 40. Yeah, he's like 42. So yeah, he'd be 60 years old to play against a grandkid, you know, which I just don't think is gonna happen. Could LeBron probably play at 60? Yeah, probably. Could he go in and give you like 5 minutes or 10 minutes? Yeah, he probably could. He's in such good shape and he spends like $1 million on his body a year. So his body is not the same as a typical 40-year-old's body. His body is more like a 30-year-old's body because he spends so much money on, muscle recovery and muscle endurance. And so his body's not like a typical 40-year-old's body. He's more like a 30-year-old. So could he play in 20 years? Probably. He could probably go out there and give you a couple minutes. So yeah, man. 54 is probably the earliest age you can play with grandkids. Nah, not that, because you got to be at least you got to go to at least 1 year of college before you go to the NBA. So you're gonna be 18 years old, maybe 19. So once again, if you're talking about it right now, they'd have to have kids right now at this point, and then that would have to be, so 19 years from now. So or even from let's just say 16 or 17 years from now. If some of these kids had kids early, that would be the earliest, because you have to go to college for 1 year. Now, if you can come straight out of high school, yeah, maybe, because some of them do have little boy, like Anthony Edwards has a couple kids, so maybe Anthony Edwards' kids could be, 14, 15 years from now. But yeah, it's still not, I don't think it's possible. In his 60s? Yeah, in his 60s. A couple minutes, though. He can probably, like Reggie Miller at 60 could give you a couple minutes off the bench and make a couple threes, then go back out. Now, can he play long stretches? No. But Reggie Miller in his 60s can come out and give you 2 or 3 minutes of good defense and some shots and probably go right back on the bench. LeBron can give you a few minutes at 60 probably, if he kept his body up, he kept on training and exercising and doing what he does, Let's see here. OJ, what if you could build your own Game Pass catalog for 10 game limit? And I don't know what that means, and I don't think I've never thought about that, so I don't know, CBH, to be honest, man. I don't know. So yeah. Hey, so let's go play basketball in the NBA. I know, seriously. Maybe he's waiting for his other son. His other son is a freshman at Arizona. So maybe his other son is one and done, and the Lakers pick him up. So he plays with Bronny and with the other one. Bronny and Bryce both. So yeah. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming out here. Let's go. Shout out to my man Rax the Great. Make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel. How long would a 50 minutes per game contract be? It would basically be, it wouldn't be for the money. It would be for like the show. Like, yo, come watch a 60-year-old LeBron somehow play against like people like he's triple the age of, So it'd be something like that. So yeah. $12 minutes max, probably less than that. Let's see, to each their own, but I've always considered Game Pass lame, zero ownership. Yeah, I've never been a big Game Pass guy myself. That's why I don't think of any type of Game Pass library. Like, I'd rather just buy the game, and even if I don't have enough money at the time to buy the game, I'll buy games used, or, I don't know. I'm not a big renter of games anymore. So yeah. I was in eighth grade when LeBron got drafted. Yeah. 6-year-old LeBron would be a halftime show, dude flipping on the trampoline. Dude, I don't think he'd be flipping on the trampoline at 60. Those knees. Oh man. Listen, I can't wait for the LeBron family story on Lifetime in 10 years. That might be kind of cool. But no, I agree with Huddy, man. I've never been a big Game Pass guy. I've never thought that Game Pass was something that I really needed. So I've never really, I subbed to it like one time, and I was like, all right, that's cool. It is what it is. And then I never subbed, and then I was done after that, So yeah. Then I was done after that. I was like, I'm good. So yeah. Let's see here. Hate they got rid of Xbox Live. Did they get rid of Xbox Live? Or I guess it's part of Game Pass now, right? Jake Paul versus LeBron, dude, that'd get a ton of money. That would make so much money. But I mean, unless LeBron trained, I think he'd get beat up. Let's see here. Did they already speak about the big Nintendo news? OJ, sorry. No, we haven't really. So let's go over the Nintendo stuff. So Mina the Hollower, which is a pretty interesting indie game, that's been delayed from October. So let's go over that real quick. Yeah, I didn't talk about the Nintendo news, which I'm sorry. It's already been an hour that we've been streaming. So Mina the Hollower has been delayed. Here's what Yacht Club Games had to say. This week, our team made a tough decision. We decided to delay Mina the Hollower. The entire crew has been working tirelessly day and night to finish development for the release on October 31st, but we're not quite there yet. This isn't a major delay. It's just a stretch of time to apply some final polish and balancing to the game, to make the game truly shine. So yeah, and you know, that's Celia. I work with Celia every single week on the Spawncast, and she seemed definitely incredibly tired from all the work, and she's been saying, hey, they've been doing so much work to get everything ready. So I know that she's working hard on the game, they're working hard on the game, but yeah, they've just delayed it. I don't know how long the delay is going to be out to. I don't know if they have a release date, but I think it's better to just wait. So here's what they're doing. Here's what they're working on. Final design, finalizing design art and sound, overall game balancing, implementing localization, eating cheese, testing on all platforms, because there's probably, to be honest, there's probably a lot of issues like bugs that are like, whenever this happens, whenever this happens, like weird stuff with game development, you know. So yeah, Mina the Hollower has been delayed. It's not a major delay though, so they're saying maybe it's still gonna make it out this year, but we'll see. We will see with Mina the Hollower. So that's one big piece of news. When it comes to the other big Nintendo Switch 2 news, Nate the Hate is stating that we still have Red Dead Redemption 2. That's set for the Nintendo Switch 2 and Xbox, PlayStation, PC, or Xbox and PlayStation. So it looks like Red Dead Redemption 2 is still coming, even though we only have October, November, December left in the year. Nate the Hate saying that it's still coming. So I think he feels pretty confident that it's coming. So there's also that piece of big news. Also, we could be getting Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. That could be coming back as well, because Sonic is teaming up with the Olympic Games to brand for multi-year licensing agreement. So Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games could be coming back. We haven't had one in a while, so that also could be coming back. So good stuff there. Yes, eating cheese is very important. Eating cheese, I mean, it's a mouse. Mina's a mouse. So since Mina's a mouse, we need cheese, right? So that makes sense. So yeah, Mina's been delayed a bit. Not a major delay, but maybe we're seeing like a month or two delay. But they don't have a release date yet. I think once they know they're gonna have a set release date, then they'll be good, you know. Disappointed about Mina, but there's so many games coming out right now and it's not that bad. Yeah, it's really not. I mean, it's coming out, what was it, 2 weeks after Pokemon? I'm still gonna be playing Pokemon by then, so I'm okay. I'm okay with the delay. I think if it came out in December, that'd be perfect, because there's not a ton of games in December. So if it came out then, I'd be fine with that. So yeah. Yo, I think that's SK Massive. Shout outs to SK. Thank you for the $1 dono. It says, I'm 40 hours into Hades 2, and I still feel like I can't put it down. Everything is perfection. The voters will vote. The voters for the Game Awards have already a tough job ahead of them. I feel like Expedition 33 should win, but I've had the most pure fun with DK and Hades 2. Yeah. In terms of like pure fun, DK is like my pure fun game of the year. 100% DK. But yeah, like Hades 2 is great. Expedition 33 is like overall like story and everything incredible, you know. And then also thank you for the $1 dono, SK Massive. Then also Carlos Hernandez with the $5 dono. Thank you guys so much with the combo breaks coming through. Just after playing Yotei for 20 hours and losing sleep, I'm starting to realize other open world games are the problem, not me. So far, my game of the year. Hey, there you go. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that Ghost of Yotei is like one of the better open world games. And I had the same issue with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And that's it for me. Every other open world game is an issue for me. but I love the way that there's interaction with the open world. And for me, if a game doesn't have that, like where you can light grass on fire, where you can chop a tree down and use it to cross, where you can manipulate the environment, I don't get interested in them. So yeah, sometimes there's certain open world games that do interesting things that makes other open world games not feel great. And for me, it's Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So I know how you feel in that sense, you know? So yeah. Astrobot won Game of the Year last year because it's PlayStation. That's why it won Game of the Year last year. Metaphor ReFantazio was the real Game of the Year. But, I mean, if Metaphor ReFantazio was made by Sony and an exclusive, it would have won Game of the Year last year. But, it wasn't, so yeah. Trails in the Sky has taken all my gaming time. Love the game so far. It's surprisingly difficult. It is difficult. Well, I'm playing it on the hard mode, and it's hard, so yeah. The sandbox of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom sets it apart. Exactly, yeah. Exactly, it really does. Expedition 33 and Silk Song are my two favorite games this year. Both feel like once-in-a-generation experiences. Interesting, yeah, for sure. I'm glad people are actually enjoying Ghost of Yotei and ignoring the stupid woke political correctness crap. Yeah, I mean, they tried with that, and it looks like it's not working, so... Oh, that was from you, Dane? Oh, okay, my bad. Shoutouts to Dane Gonzalez. Thank you for the $1 dono. I thought that was SK Massive. Big love to Justin as well with the $1 dono. Thank you, Dane, for the $1 dono. And also Justin with another $1 dono. Yo, put the dollars in the pockets. I should bring that one back. I think I should bring back the dollars in the pockets. I think I should bring that one back. Shoutouts to my man, Justin with the $1. Says we can get Sonic and SpongeBob at the Olympic Games based on the crossovers and crossworlds. Oh, I'm really looking forward to Legends. Can I get some Pokemon music? Yes, we need some Pokemon music. Let's get some Pokemon Legends Arceus. Some Jubilife Village theme would be good. Early game Jubilife. Oh yeah. Oh man, take me back, bruh. Oh man, Pokemon Legends was like busted, but it was like so much fun. It was like so crusty at times, but it was the vibe, dude. Legends was the vibe. You just go out into the world. All right, hold up. Let me hit this Pokemon in the back of the head with this Pokeball, sneaking around with like a little scarf. It was great, man. Let's see, I'm not a fan of our Red Dead Redemption 2, but it would be huge for the system in the West. Yes, it would be. Yeah, this music, it's already nostalgic. It's such a good... But Pokemon always has bangers, though. Like, Pokemon is low-key one of the best, like... People don't talk about Pokemon music, and it never gets nominated. But, like, low-key, Pokemon is, like, top 5 all-time music, man. Like, it has complete bangers. I think the problem with Pokemon music is that it has so many, like... Like, it has so many, like, cheesy, kind of, like, weird, like... It has, like, so many, like, you know, Kids Bop themes. But then it also just out of nowhere. Like, out of nowhere, they'll be, like, some, like, crazy banger. And it's like, where'd that come from? Where'd that come from? So I think that's the reason why people, like, kind of, like, sleep on Pokemon a little bit, you know? Because, like, some of the tracks just sound like, okay, that just sounds like Kids Bop or, like, Coco Melon. But then you'll have these other tracks that are, like, insane bangers, you know? So yeah. Pokemon Legends music produced by Toby Fox. He did the whole soundtrack? I don't know if he did the whole soundtrack. This is from Pokemon Legends Arceus. It's called Jubilife Village. Dang. Pokemon music is either silly for kids or all sentimental tearjerkers. Well, no, there's some like rock out bangers too, though. It's like there's a lot of in between. There's a lot of in between music. It's like childish to insane, like emotional to like rocking out to like like pump or like funk, like jazzy type of music. Like it's got like a wide range of music. That's why it doesn't really get the credit that it deserves, because there's so many different styles and influences of the music in Pokemon. So people just kind of like don't hear it that way, you know? But Pokemon has a wide range of, it has like a very, very crazy range, you know? Let's see, man, Legends Arceus was a good game. Probably the best story in the Pokemon game since Black and White. I agree, yeah. It's the most fun that I've had in a Pokemon game since Black and White, since like the DS Pokemon games. And then, but then like Scarlet and Violet came out, and while I enjoyed the single player, obviously there was issues with how it ran and all that. But man, I really wish that it would have ran better and all that, you know, because like the gameplay is great, and like if you play it on Switch 2, Scarlet and Violet is incredible. It's incredible on Switch 2. It's so good, you know. The gym battle theme from Pokemon Sword and Shield had no right to bloom so much of. Oh yeah, Sword and Shield gym battle theme. Like a lot of the gym battle themes are really good. Elite Four, old school Elite Four, trainer battle themes can kind of go really hard. You know, like there's a lot of great music. Lot of great music. Pokemon Legends Arceus was my favorite Pokemon on Switch outside of Pokken. Nice. Yeah, I can see that. I think Arceus was my favorite Pokemon game too. Yeah, it was my favorite Pokemon game on Switch by far. It was very good. Yeah, I wish the Switch 2 version of Scarlet Violet was the one I got to experience first because the story was actually good. Yes, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet's story's good. It's good. Justin with the $1 dono. All right, let's show people how good it can be. How good it can be. Can I get Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Xena battle theme? Oh, that's a banger. That's a banger. Yeah, we'll get that one up next. Pokemon Xenia battle theme. All right, we'll get that up next. All right, here we go. Oh, Area Zero in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is the best ending to a Pokemon game. The best ending sequence to a Pokemon game of all time. Not even close. The best, like, ending part, like, the whole part with Arven and what you do, like, with him, and then going down. That part, that whole stretch, the last few hours of the game is freaking nuts good, man. It is so good. It's just ran like trash, but it's so good. Been a while since you sent a message. Today's your birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Fez Cruz. Yeah, welcome, man. Happy birthday. You guys give a happy birthday to Fez Cruz. Let's go. I'm glad I skipped Scarlet and Violet on Switch 1. I'll get it on Switch 2. Yeah, I mean, once again, you can play it whenever, but yes, it runs great. It runs and looks great on Switch 2. So yeah. Let's see here. The last bit was lit. I'm not gonna. Oh, it was incredible. Area Zero is the best ending sequence to a Pokemon game. Area Zero, the music, the boss battle at the end, the Pokemon that are there. Oh man, it's dope. It's really good. I put like 55, 60 hours into Scarlet and Violet. You know, I mean, and I would have put way more time into it if the game wasn't busted. If the game didn't run so bad, I probably would have put like 100+ hours. I would have put so much time into that game. Now I'm just waiting for Pokemon Gen 10. I'm just waiting for that one, you know. And obviously ZA. Let's see, the way you picked Miraidon and Corridon in Battle Battle was a great moment. Yeah, it was a really good moment. I still like to go back and watch people's reaction to Volo battle and how the basically 7 Pokemon because Giratina runs the battle back without letting you heal. Yeah, that was a good one too. That was good as well, man. A lot of good moments in Pokemon for me. I still feel like probably like my most incredible moment outside of that was like I remember like when I was back in the day, like 20+ years ago when I first played Pokemon Red and Blue, and when I finally got to the Elite Four, and I was like literally sweating. I was like literally like champions. I got cooked in the Champions Road. The Pokemon there were too high level. I didn't know how to play as well. But I finally got past it. I leveled up my Pokemon, got past it. Bro, I fought against Lance. I was literally sweating, like sweating buckets. My hands got all sweaty on my Game Boy. Oh my gosh, that was intense, dude. Because like it came down to the last second, last wire, like my last Pokemon, and I beat him. I was like, yeah, I'm the champion. That was like my most triumphant moment of Pokemon ever. Because remember, this was before internet. This was before looking up all the different, you know, stuff. This was old school, just you and your Game Boy, man. Y'all not talking to people online about stuff. So it was crazy. It was a great moment for me, at least. That was my, like, I would say craziest moment playing Pokemon. Let's see here. The concern about ZA though, the city setting ain't it, but the gameplay is gonna be dope. I don't know. I think based off the preview so far, it looks like the city setting's actually pretty good from people that are playing the game. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure. I think it might be actually something kind of cool. I think it actually might be kind of dope. Based off, like I said, based off the previews so far. So I don't know. We'll see though. We'll see once the game comes out. I'm willing to give it a chance. We will see. Thank you for the $1 dono. I appreciate that. Thank you. Justin says, I really like the story of Legends Arceus, especially the twist that happens. Yes, it's very good. It's very good. Curious how 10. I am so curious on how 10 will look. I'm really hoping what they do, just take Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and just make the graphics a little bit better. That's all you gotta do. You don't gotta reinvent the wheel for just take Scarlet and Violet and just make sure that the graphics are better and it looks and runs good. That's all you gotta do. I don't think you don't gotta completely reinvent everything. So we'll see. Gen 10 is gonna be announced like in the next like 4 or 5 months. Gen 10 is gonna be announced somewhat soon. So we're gonna be getting Gen 10, and that is gonna be like Pokemon Days coming up early next year. Pokemon, and they're gonna announce Gen 10 there, and that is gonna be crazy for Switch 2. You know. Simeon Quinn with the $5 dono. It says, funny how you bring up Arceus. I've been bouncing between Azure and Arceus. I love the Arceus gameplay mechanics, music, Shovel Knight, Law, Dance, Macabre. All right, I got you, man. Let's go. Shovel Knight, there you go. Let's go. Thank you so much, Simeon Corn with the $5 dono. Let's go, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate the $5. We are going. Can we get a platinum and a half today? We might get a platinum and a half today. We might, man. Let's go. Big love. Combo breaks. 113 on the board. We're only what? 37 combos away. Let's go. It's possible. So yeah. So you gotta pick up Yotei in November. Nice, let's go. Have you started Ghost of Yotei? If so, how far? I haven't. I don't even have the game. No, I'm too busy. I got Trails in the Sky. I got Hades 2. I'm too busy to play Yotei right now, man. I just, you know, I don't want to use a PS Portal to play it. I've gotten so used because of my boy, like my son, that I've got to undock my Switch too, or I got to undock my games and play them in his room because like my wife, she flips out if I'm not in the same room as him. Like while he's watching his Coco Melon, I got to be right there in the same room. So I can't be in my office because my office is actually down the hallway from his room. So his room's at the end of the hallway, so it's too far away. So I can't really sit on my TV and play video games like that anymore. So I usually I'm just playing stuff that's on Switch too, man. Otherwise, if I bought Yotei right now, I'd have almost no time to play it because I'd have to play it docked or hooked up to my TV here in my office, you know. So, all right, take it easy, Gloria. Thanks for coming out to today's stream. Spend time with the hubby, absolutely. Tell the hubby we all said what up. Play Yotei, bro. It's fire. I don't have the time, man. I don't have time to play Yotei. And I'll be honest, man, I'm not, like I said, I played Tsushima and I got kind of tired of that after a bit, so I'm just not in a rush. I'll try it out at some point, but there's no need for me to rush out there and buy it. I don't have the time to play it. I'm playing Trails in the Sky. I'm playing Hades 2. Pokemon Legends ZA is coming out. I just don't have the time to play something that's just hooked up to the TV the whole time. I got to be able to undock it and play in my boys' room, or I'm not going to be able to get any time playing video games. So I just don't have time to play it right now, you know? I do not have time. But yeah. No markup. Gil says, hey OJ, keep up the great content. Did you stop uploading your live videos? I don't see them in the last couple weeks. I didn't stop uploading them. If you click on the actual, click on the playlist, then they should be there once you click on the playlist. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Zombie Tech Pad? Shout outs, man. Welcome to the stream. Let's go. Beat Galaxy. Hey, there you go, Mossy. Beat Galaxy last night. Beat Galaxy, heading to Beat Galaxy 2. Let's go, man. Let's go. Shout outs. Your son should play Ghost of Yotei, learn the ways of the samurai. Yeah, I'm okay. When he's older, I think once he turns like 3 or 4, like in the next couple years, I'll be able to play more games, you know, on my TV, because my wife won't be like, oh man, you gotta be like, you know, because he's only 2. You know, he's only 2 years old right now, and so like I gotta be in that same room with him. But I think once he turns like 4, you know, I can be in the separate room and like he'll be okay. So I think I'll be able to play more games on my TV at that point. You know, I'm not having any more kids too, so I think later, once he's older, like once he's in class or school, then obviously I'll be able to play games, you know, I'll be able to do what I want, because I'm like, okay, he's in school. so I can just play games. So it'll change, but for right now, you know, my boy's the priority, you know? He's the priority right now. So got Battlefield 6 this weekend, playing Galaxy 2. I'm back to my 2014 self. Hey, there you go. Trails game, check out Trails Zero. I've already played Trails from Zero, Dan Lee, but I'm gonna go in order. So I'm gonna go in order that they come out. So you don't gotta worry about me when it comes to Trails. I'm gonna play them in order. So I'll play them in order as they remake them or do the re-releases. So right now I'm in Trails first chapter. I'm gonna go to the next game after that. So I'm gonna go in order from now on. So I don't need to play Trails from Zero. I'm gonna go in order. So we're all good, Dan Lee. We're all good. But yes, I already have Trails from Zero. I have played it already. Yes, I have played it. Let's see. Deports the Slim with the $5 donut says, neglect your family, friends, proper nutrition, and just play more games, LJ. I know that's the way to get it done. That's gonna work out great for you in life if you just do that, you know. 120 on the board, 30 combos away from that platinum and a half. Going further than beyond. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I've got like 5 games I still need to play. Galaxy Ukulele, you can replay on my priority list this month. There you go. A lot of games. Gamers go through the same cycles every year. In the beginning of the year, we complain if there aren't enough. Then at the end of the year, it's too many. I've had too many to play all throughout the year. So, been busy at Silk Song. Some of the other games, Pac-Man World 2 Repack. Yeah, there's still that game too. I've been listening since the stream started, but I was playing online on my Switch too, so I couldn't say hi. Hey, what's up, MUFC? Welcome. I bought so many games lately, I don't even know why or how I'm going to play them all. Exactly, because you gotta work. You gotta work, you gotta do other things, you gotta eat, you gotta sleep, you gotta go hang out with family, you gotta go do other things, you gotta go to the DMV, you gotta go to this, go to that, fix your car, do this. There's not enough time to play all these games that are coming out. It's the same reason why Game Pass failed. There's not, like, we got 400 games that you could, dude, I don't have time to play 400 games. I barely have time to play all the games that I want to buy that aren't on your system. I do not have time to play 400 games. Like, I don't, you know? It's overwhelming. Exactly, it's overwhelming, dude. There's too many. So, I wish I did. When I retire, I'm going to be playing video games like crazy. When I retire in 20, 30 years, dude, I'm going to be playing. I'm going to wake up. I'm not going to do a damn thing. I'm going to wake up, play games at my leisure. Whatever. Maybe I got grandkids by then, hang out with them. I'm just gonna do whatever the heck I want, man. It's gonna be great. But for right now, man, I gotta work. Right now, I gotta work so I can chill in 20 years, you know? But I'll probably be doing NFL stuff by then. I'll probably be doing like NFL content. I don't think I'm ever gonna like retire. But in 20 years from then, I'll probably be doing like full-on NFL content creator at that point. I'll probably be like full-on like 49ers NFL content creator. 49ers and like Chicago Bulls probably. I'll make a channel. I'll be talking about the, you know, Chicago Bulls and 49ers all day probably by then. Yeah. I mean, I thought about doing the NFL channel. Like, I did the Sports Essence channel, but then it's too much work. I can't do all my work that I got to do here, plus, like, my family. But I think once my boy gets older and, like, I don't have to worry about him as much, I'll probably start up my NFL channel, because I'll get a lot more time. So I'll probably start up, like, my NFL and NBA channel, where, like, you know, I'll probably talk about NFL and NBA, like, with, you know, with Sean, RGT, or with John, or with, you know, with other people, whoever wants to come on and talk about NFL or NBA. Like, I'll make videos like breaking down, you know, like what happened, like in the games, and like what's good, what's bad. I'll be doing that, so, as content creation. Essence Sports News Network. Hey, there you go. Why don't you do gaming streams videos so that you can game and work at the same time? Why don't I do? That's a good question. The reason why I don't do gaming videos and streams, because those don't really do good on my channel. Like, gaming streams are okay and they do all right, but unless I'm playing a game that like people are really excited to see, it doesn't really do that great on my channel. So it's basically like a money pit if I do that. I'm not going to be able to make as much as I should. So that's the reason why I don't do that, just because people don't necessarily come here to watch me play video games like that. So yeah. Let's see here. It'd be dope to see a live stream. No, when a game comes out that I feel like streaming, I'll do it. I mean, I've streamed I've streamed so many games on this channel before, but I mean, I have to be excited for the game. Like, there has to be people that want to watch it. So yeah. Nintendo supposedly sued a Reddit mod for 4.5 million because he ran a piracy sub. Yeah, good for him, or bad for him, or like it. Let's see. Start a PC building channel or PC channel. In 20 years, you'll have Steam Deck Pro Plus Ultra Ultimate Edition. There you go. Hey, what's up, Paul Gale? Welcome. Exactly. Ball Cherry, very good point too, which I've also said many times. Also, people won't watch a stream of a game if they don't want to get spoiled for the story. Limits audience. Exactly. Like, usually what I'll do is like I'll like if it's a big game, I will do like a debut stream for the game. So like, let's say like a new Xenoblade game comes out. Yeah, sure. I will freaking rip open that game and I will stream like the first couple hours, and I'll be like, okay, cool. But I won't keep on streaming it after that. Like. So yeah. OJ was excited for Warzone when he streamed that game. He even bought Nicki Minaj. Oh yeah, exactly. Feel free to sponsor another one of those since you like it so much, buddy. Oh man. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Natty Nate? Welcome. John Gruden makes amazing content here on YouTube. He does. John Gruden's content is fantastic, but I don't think I'll ever get as popular as John Gruden. He was a $100 million coach at one point. Super Bowl winning coach. He knows way more than football than me. I'd probably just do like a fan channel, like covering in-depth coverage of like 49er football. You know, that's what I would probably do. Like in-depth coverage of 49er football and Chicago Bulls basketball, or just football starting out, then slowly integrate basketball into it. But yeah, it'd probably just be a fan page for 49ers, you know, like 49ers, you know, some type of, where I break down what I like and dislike with the 49ers game, and like, you know, going over different stuff with 49ers. Kind of like Chase Senior does, if you know him, or kind of like Lombardi from the 49ers, or like Matt Miyoko, those people, they all do 49ers content. It'd be something like along the lines of that, like watch parties for games, you know, breaking down like the best players on the team, you know, stuff like that. You know, that's probably what it'd be. Exactly. A fan channel is way more relatable to the audience, because it's like, there's no point in covering the whole NFL, because I don't want to watch everybody in the NFL. I don't want to have to know all the players. I just want to know everybody that's on like the team that I'm on, you know, that I'm like the same team, and then like I can cover the team that they're playing against. Like, but the workload becomes way too big. Like if you're like John Gruden, you got to know everything, but he's been in the NFL, so he does know everything. And I don't want to cover everything. I don't want to cover the freaking, you know, Raiders or whatever, you know. I just want to cover the 49ers. So yeah. Still no YouTube app for Switch 2. Doesn't need it. And I'm a huge 49ers fan, and the 49ers is a huge fan base, so you'll get a big audience. Exactly, it's a pretty big fan base, you know, so there should be some built-in people to come watch the, you know, watch the show or watch whatever I'm doing. But yeah, that'll be later when my boy gets older. We'll do that, and like I'll probably have my son on. He'll probably talk about it too, like when he gets older. So yeah, that'll probably be like the next phase of my career. Will be like doing 49ers content. But for right now, I mean, I like what I'm doing now. I love the streaming. I love the, you know, like the gameplay content that we do here. I like talking about the games. I like talking about like nothing. Sometimes we talk about random stuff, you know. So yeah, but I don't see myself stopping doing what I'm doing now anytime soon. Like I'm gonna be doing this I still got multiple years left of this. I still got a lot more years left of this, and because I really do enjoy it though. Shout out to Deported Cillian though. Thank you for the dono. 120 on the board. Deported. If you want some music, let me know, man. You haven't asked for any music yet, so if you want some music, remember, if you drop a dono, put your music request in the chat. So yeah, I want to use Switch 2 to watch YouTube bigger screen and portable. Just use your phone. Phone's so easy to watch YouTube, and it'd be better quality on your phone, right? What NBA teams are you into? Just the Chicago Bulls. Phone's a smaller screen? Oh, okay. That's true. I guess the Switch 2 screen is big, but the maximum resolution is 1080p, which isn't bad. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Phones just, seems to me like a phone would just be much easier to watch YouTube content on. But hey, it's all good. Hey, for real, where's YouTube content? Maybe they'll get it for you soon, Squirrella. So maybe they'll be soon for that. Took a bit of gaming fans to get the level of sports fans with the craziness. We're here now. I think gaming fans are way worse than sports fans. Like, gaming fans are like the absolute worst. Sports fans are pretty bad at times, but I don't think they're as bad as, like, they're not as bad in my opinion. Like, gaming fans will dox you. They'll show up at your house. They will do the craziest things. Sports fans, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen, from all my years talking about sports, no matter how nasty it can get between people, I don't see them doing all of that. Like in terms of online. Now in person, there's been some crazy stuff. Yeah, in person, yeah, it can be pretty bad at times. But online, gaming fans are the worst. Like I said, that's why I'm kind of pulling back. You got people doxing, you know, doing kind of weird stuff. You know, you guys have seen it on my own channel, right? Like, I have never seen that happen, like with Chase Sr. or with other 49ers content creators, even if people don't like what they're saying. I have not seen the type of stuff that people do. Like, and I'm on those sports channels quite a bit. And yeah, people can be rude, but gamers can be on a whole nother level at times, man. They really can be. So yeah. That's because most sports fans actually touch grass. Yeah, a lot of sports fans actually have like kids, wives, husbands, families. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of gamers are like weird incels that legitimately are terminally online and are just insane. At times, there's a lot of the gamers that are online. Now, not all gamers. Most gamers also have families, and most gamers have, you know, kids, and most gamers have, but like I said, the gamers online, the crazy ones compared to the crazy sports fans, there is a difference. The crazy gamers are, like I said, I've been talking sports for a long time, and I don't have any threat of people doxing me and stuff like that. Whereas sports gaming, dude, there has been multiple times that people do that. Like to me, you know, like multiple times, whether it's here, whether it's on my Twitter page or whatever, you know, like that's never happened to me talking sports. And I've had some pretty crazy conversations with sport, and people have never gotten to that level. But gaming people, I've had multiple people do that. Multiple people do that, you know, so that's what I'm basing it off of. And also, the same thing goes. Look at Nintendo Land. Nintendo Land, he's had the same issues. Nintendo Prime has had a lot of issues. Like, RGT has had issues. Like, there's been a lot of issues with gamers doing just like insane things, you know. So yeah, you get a lot of threats. I don't get a lot of threats. No, I don't get a lot of threats. I have gotten some, but I don't get a lot of threats. But I've gotten like a lot of doxing, like a lot of stuff like that. People trying to be like slick, that type of way, you know. So yeah. The other day I said different circles of trust me, gaming fans are different. Politics spaces are crazy. I think political spaces can be just as bad as gaming. Like politics can be just as bad. People will go find your job. They'll get you fired based off of what you say on all sides, you know? So politics is probably the worst out of all of them. Like the politics space is the worst because those people are out for blood. You say something they don't like, they'll call your job and get you fired. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the time, gaming fans won't do that. Sports fans won't do that. But politics people will do that, you know? So yeah, politics is absolutely nasty. Like, politics is so bad. We've seen it here on this channel. Remember the Great Ninja War? Dude, the Great Ninja War was because of politics. But people acting crazy over, over politics, right? So it's like, yeah, politics is just as bad as gaming. Maybe, it's probably worse. It's probably worse. Yeah, that's literally the second Great Ninja War. The first Great Ninja War was what I said about Wii U in 2015. The Great Exodus, you know what I'm saying? The Trail of Tears, the Player Essence Trail of Tears when everybody left. The second Great Ninja War was that Ninja War with the Discord and all that. Excuse me. So yeah, we haven't had a third Great Ninja War. Thankfully, there's been no third Great Ninja War. We almost had one though. We had an uprising. We had a uprising, but we quelled it. We quelled it. We quelled it before it could get too bad. So we were able to quell it. Oh man. Oh man, it's all good though. It's all good. Yeah, we called it before it got too bad. So, OJ versus internet gamers, man. I'm good, bro. I'm good. That's why I said I'm taking a step back from talking on Twitter and stuff like that. I've just been blocking people. I've had people, you know, say some crazy stuff to me. In the past, I'll talk ish back because I found it fun. But now at this point, it's like it's not even cool anymore when people just rush to the stream and like, or rush to the channel, like start acting crazy, you know. Putting personal information and stuff like that, you know. So at this point, I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. Like, you know, I could just block. I'll just block you and move on. I don't even really gotta say nothing, you know. I don't need to be on Twitter. Twitter ain't like any source of revenue, or it's not any like, oh man, I'm getting all these views from Twitter or from interacting with people. Nah, I don't really get anything from that. I just do it because it's fun. But if people are gonna get that crazy about it, like when people are talking smack back and forth to each other, then all right, I'll peace out. You know, if you guys are gonna start going to that lane, I'm good. You know, so yeah. Let's see, being a mediator, man, was rough. Yeah. If another Great Ninja War happens, I'm just sitting far in the back, not saying a damn thing. I think Tommy Raikou, you were here during that. You just didn't notice. you were definitely here during the second Great Ninja War. I think you just didn't notice. Or were you here? When did you first come here? I had my favorite VTuber harassed badly over the Hogwarts Legacy. That's why politics and any hate stuff. Yeah, exactly. Dark B Andy. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely, man. Love the lore. Oh man, this channel got deep lore, bro. It's got deep lore. Deep. Well, the first Great Ninja War wasn't actually the YouTube. Well, it was kind of the YouTube channel, but it wasn't. But it kind of bled into that. But essentially, it was after the 2015. Like my channel was about 3 years old. So it did kind of bleed into the channel. But I went from just strictly talking about Nintendo to multi-platform, and then people were just unsubbing like crazy. But then I also what I said about Nintendo Wii U, I was like Nintendo gave up. You know, like they're done. Like so then people said like I knew it. You are a hater. And then like I started not posting articles on my website. I started just posting YouTube videos instead. Cause like I was like, I'm not gonna be sitting here typing on this website all day for like $7 a month or whatever, or something like that. So yeah. So essentially people were upset with that too. Not gonna lie, seeing Twitter drama coming to your stream almost every night got really old, draining to watch. Exactly, it is draining. That's why I said I'm just blocking these people and just moving on. Like I'm not even really talking anymore on there, so I'm good, you know. So it does get draining. It's fun sometimes, but it's not fun a lot of the times. So yeah. LeBron really saw 2 preseason games of DeAndre Ayton and decided to retire. I think he was gonna retire regardless. Shout out to Mohammed. What are your thoughts on tactics so far? Loaded the game, but I haven't played too much of it yet. I'm still playing Trails in the Sky, Danley, so yeah. But it's really good from what I watched, like the reviews and some of the reviews that I did or that I talked about. It's pretty good. Actually, did I ever talk about did we do Final Fantasy Tactics review roundup? I think we still need to do that video. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it later. Or actually, no, it might be too late to do that video. So yeah, might be too late to do that video. So yeah. Yo, Justin with the $1 dono. Appreciate the $1 dono. Says, yeah, I just tune everything out now. I go on X every now and then, mainly just to message people. I know funny things I find. Yeah, I had to because, like I said, people were like starting to, like the docs, like my family and stuff, like my mom and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, like Twitter ain't that, like, it's not that important. Like, I don't need to be here. Like, so I'll just take a step back. I'll just post every now and then. I ain't talking to nobody anymore. I ain't doing nothing. I'm not talking no smack. I'm just gonna, like I said, if it's something, I'm gonna put just a normal comment, but I ain't really talking no smack no more, nothing. I'm just gonna go about my way, post, but like, I don't really need to do anything on there. So I'm good. I'll just look for my articles, you know, that I usually use for like my videos. You know, I'll talk about Miyamoto. I think I made a video about Miyamoto, or I posted about Miyamoto today. Like, if you guys are gonna stoop to that low, like I said, and a lot of this started happening after the debate that I did with that robot dude. Like, I don't know if it's his people, but I mean, based off it, I see some of the similar names, and I'm not blaming him. I'm not saying that it is him, but a lot of it started after that. So like, Yeah, I just block. I don't need to. I don't need to be on there. I don't need to debate nobody else in that. Like, if I debate somebody, it's going to be somebody respectful. You know, not that he wasn't. I'm just saying I'm going to debate somebody that has like an audience and that like that we can discuss the. It's going to be like a real, not none of this stuff. So for me, I'm just done with that. I'm just done. I'm pushing all that out. I'm blocking all those people. I don't got to talk to them. I don't got to interact with them. I'm good. I don't need them. I got, you know, 100,000 subscribers plus. We got a good community here. We got what we need. And like I said, I can focus and hone in on what's important. So I don't need to, you know, throw out lifelines to people that are like, not that you can't collaborate with people that have way smaller subscribers than you. And I do collaborate with people like that, but I don't need to debate people with like no subs or anything like that. Like that, where it's like, okay, I'm just helping them get more people eyeballs on them, you know? So I'm good. You know, I'm good on all that. Especially after the last debate that I did, it's not even worth it anymore. Like, these people don't come, a lot of these people don't even come in good faith. You know, they're just here to rant about things. So I'm good. I'm not doing that anymore either. Let's see, I literally created a Twitter account for OG's giveaways, and that's all I use it for. I won $20 eShop. Worth it? Yo, it was worth it. Because the account was free. Most people weren't around for the second Great Ninja War. Most came during the Reconstruction. Yeah, the Reconstruction era. Because I think the second Great Ninja War was like, what, 2017, 2018, 2017, 2018? I think it was 2017. I forgot exactly when, but it was like when remember G5 and who was it? G5 and gosh, who was it? What's snap, like Auron, G5, damn, I forgot some of the other names. Og. When all the home, like when they were all there, man, it was so interesting, bro. It was so interesting. So yeah. There was that was the Great Ninja War, bro. Nah, no hate towards them, man. I know G5, he blocked me and all that, but like, no hate towards G5, no hate towards, you know, the other side, Og. No hate towards any of those guys. George, I remember George. No hate towards George. No hate towards all those dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, they helped me out a lot, man. They really helped. And like, bro, I wish they came back and just like we could just be cool again. Like, I still think that they're such cool peeps. I think that IRL, they're probably really cool. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of blew up and it just kind of everything got messed up, man. But like, if I could talk to them now, you know, I think it'd be, you know, I'd be like, yo, man, I'm sorry for whatever. But you know, they hate me, so it's all good. yeah, Julio. Remember Julio? Yeah, Julio. Yeah, Mama Mercy. Oh man, dude. Yeah, dude. There were so many people that were so cool over the years, bro. But yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I hold nothing against anyone either, man. What was it all about? Politics stuff, you know, left and right stuff. You know, you got some people that were really kind of really going, making right hand turns. And then you've got some people that take a few left hand turns, and you know, and that clash right there on Twitter. It didn't start on here. It started on Twitter, and then it spilled into my Discord. So it didn't start on here. It was on Twitter. Because like they all followed each other on Twitter and saw what each other were posting. So it started on there, and then it spilled over on Twitter. So yeah. Or sorry, it started on Twitter, then spilled into my Discord, then even spilled into my chat sometimes as well, you know? So yeah. There we go. So I don't have social media, no Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, or Twitch, or only YouTube. I shield myself from that brain rot. And that's a good idea, MUFC. A lot more productive that way too, you know? I need to join the Discord. Yeah, the Discord, it's only for elite ninjas. So if you're not becoming an elite ninja, you want to become one, now's a great time. It's only $1 to join up. So if you want to become a member, you can become one. There's the link there. Join up, get into the Discord. It's a lot of fun. We got to get back to playing some games though. We're gonna probably play Pokemon Legends ZA, so we're probably gonna play that online. Yeah, we had to nuke the old Discord and then bring about a new Discord. So that's the Discord that we have right now, but we had to nuke the old Discord, you know? We had to nuke that. What's up, Psycho Pie? Welcome. How you doing today? Okay, then it put it twice in there. Shout out to Streamlabs. Yo, Tommy Raiku, welcome back. The Kurt Schilling worked. Thank you for the tune-in tier pledge, Tommy Raiku. Appreciate that, fam. Let's go. Tommy Raiku been around for a long time. Been around for a very long time, man. Shout out to Tommy Raiku. I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let's go. Put your dollars in the pockets. Is it Mario Kart Monday? We're not doing Mario Kart just yet. I think that we're gonna go back to Mario Kart in a bit. But yeah, we're gonna go back to it for sure. 100% we're gonna go back to it, especially holiday. But right now that they did the update and all that, I'm definitely more inclined to go back to Mario Kart because they did get some pretty good updates going. But we'll probably start that up in just a bit. So for sure. We're not done with Mario Kart World though. We're definitely gonna go back to Mario Kart World now that they did some updates and it's better. I think we're definitely gonna go back to Mario Kart Mondays. So yeah, we'll definitely go back to at least once or twice a month for sure. At least once or twice a month. So right now I'm kind of getting ready. We're gonna do the marathon stream, and in that marathon stream, we're gonna play Mario Kart for sure in that marathon stream this month. So we're gonna have a lot of Mario Kart that we'll play. Yo, IG, Yukong got M bands. You can go. Yo, thank you so much, IG. Thank you for the tune-in tier pledge. Shout outs, guys. I appreciate that. Also, thank you for the 37 months from the Great Wah. Thank you for Tommy Raiku. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Dior, thank you for the 54 months. Thoughts on all the negative Nintendo videos popping up lately because of Switch 2? A lot of people are just doing it to make money. That's really what the algorithm is saying right now, make negative videos. So some of it is actually being honest, but I would say 75% of it is just trying to game the algorithm for money. A lot of it is in bad faith or people just making up stuff just to be negative or be angry about, looking for things to be angry about. I don't know if you create content, soft shell, but if you're a Nintendo content creator, if you go to your AI, it just tells you to create negative content. So if that's what's been working for you, it's going to keep telling you to keep creating negative content. Don't make anything positive. Don't talk about any good news. Just make a bunch of negative news and you'll get a lot of views. So that's essentially what's going on right now. It's not because the Switch 2 is terrible and it's the worst thing. Nah, people are buying it. People are enjoying it. We see that clearly. But YouTube is literally telling everyone to just make negative videos. But would I say that it's based off of the system being that bad? Absolutely not. It's based off people wanting to make money and looking for clout chasing and looking to make as much money as possible while they can on this. Because at some point, there's not going to be all the negative videos. At some point, it's going to go away. But that's kind of how the Switch 1 was too. Like, people will just make a bunch of negative videos and get a lot of clout from making Switch 1 will fail videos and stuff like that. So, yeah. So yeah, that's really what's going on. I wouldn't say I would not say that it's actually based off of good faith. It's based off of people, once again, just getting views. Because some of this stuff, I've seen some of the videos, and some of this stuff is insane, bro. Like, insane double standards. They don't have the same requirements for other systems. It's freaking weird. And some of it's just like fabricated, like just made up. Some of it's just like, they'll make up stuff and then count it as speculation. Say, oh, well, maybe. They'll make up sales information. They'll lie about Japanese sales information. They'll sit there and they'll do really weird things, and they won't cover anything positive. We cover negative and positive here. We cover both. These people won't cover anything positive because it doesn't make them money. So it's disingenuous to begin with, and that's the issue that I have. But is there a problem? Nah. Let them make their money for now. They're not going to be able to do it later. So make it while you can, you know? Zombie Tech Pad, thank you for the tune-in tier pledge. I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you for the tune-in tier pledge. Shout outs. Let's get it, man. Thank you so much. Let's go. A lot of new tune-in tiers. We got back to 475. We did dip below from the 500. A lot of gifted subs dropped off, but we going back up. Let's go. Flydius has got rid of Twitter a few years ago. Great decision. Yeah, it really is. It's a good decision. The internet would have you think it's the worst thing. Yeah, exactly, but it's not, you know? Exactly. Let's see here. Yeah, I know buyer's remorse is real. That's insane. Like, then you'd be seeing way more used Switch 2s at GameStops and stuff. They're not over flooded with them. Like, stop the cap. People are enjoying the system. We all know that. People are making videos streaming from it, and people are playing the games. Like, we all know this. The games are selling well. We know this, but a lot of these people are going to make up stuff just for views. Let's see here. Bro, this AI stuff is getting out of control. I saw a video with MLK joining NW and Tupac joining DX. Yeah, I saw a video with MLK and Super Smash Brothers from this Sora AI stuff. So yeah, it's getting kind of crazy. Shout outs to Zombie Tech Pad though, man. Thank you for the tune-in tier pledge. I appreciate that, fam. Let's go. Shout outs to all the new tune-in tiers. And thank you to Tommy Raiku with the upgrade to Jonin tier as well. Thank you so much, man. Let's get an extra point for that. 125. We are only 25 combos away from a Monday Platinum and a half. Yo, let's go, man. I appreciate that. Let's go, guys. Big love on that one. Big love on that one. Being an elite ninja feels like when I got my black belt in Taekwondo. You got your black belt in Taekwondo? Nice, man. Congrats on that. Make sure I'll make sure not to pick a fight with you. Ball Cherry says, I'm so tired of AI. Yeah, I mean, AI is used in like almost every fabric of people's like content creation. A lot of AI. I mean, AI can help you with scripts. There's a lot of good uses of AI, but then there's also a lot of bad uses of AI. You know, there's a lot of bad uses of AI where people are, I mean, you got whole channels built off of AI, you know, like for video games and stuff like that. Whole channels that have like, that got like just started making videos and are like at 50, 60,000 subscribers because they're like RPG channels, you know, and stuff. And I'm like, man, that's depressing. This is just the AI slop channel, you know, like with the AI voiceover, like complete chat GPT, and people are subscribing to this nonsense, you know. But it's one of those things like you have to adapt or die, right? So for me, I don't use AI for anything right now, but definitely like maybe for like planning. But I'm always going to do my own voiceovers. I'm always going to put my own personality. That's how I want to get my room done. So like I said, for video ideas and certain things, but definitely not like a full-on AI channel. No, you know. So I use AI in work, and it's AI for work, and it's amazing. I don't make any creative art, just use it for code. Yeah, and it's great for that, you know. So yeah, for me, I'm gonna use it for maybe just like help for inspiration for certain videos, but I'm not gonna like write whole scripts and where it's all just that. Nah, I'll probably just use it for like certain things like video ideas and, you know, get some of the get facts, like get information, but I'll double check it, I'll verify, you know, I'll look at it myself, you know. I hate when I search for a good wildlife documentary on, and you now have 1 trillion AI videos pop up, have to sit through them to find a genuine doc. Exactly, man. There's so many AI videos, like same thing like with football videos, or like, you know, sports videos. There's so many AI channels that just do sports content. It's insane. Or even like history content. It's nuts. It's hard to find someone who's actually doing the work, which I hope YouTube kicks all these guys off, man. Like this AI stuff has gotten out of hand. You know, it's gotten completely out of hand. So yeah. Completely out of hand. In my opinion, at least. So yeah. AI can be incredibly creepy. Yeah, it can be super creepy. If you guys have questions, feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence, #PlayerEssence, PlayerEssence by itself. More than happy to answer all of your awesome questions, guys. More than happy to discuss gaming with you as well. So yeah, man. So yeah, absolutely. Whole video AI. I know exactly, the whole thing's just AI. Everything's just AI generated. Oh, and like I did use some like AI backgrounds for some of my video, like for my for like my thumbnail. Like I'll have a background like a fire, like yo, make a background like with fire in it. So I use that for like that's about it. But like my software has built-in AI. Like there's AI where you can translate subtitles. There's like, so I do some stuff, but it's like I said, yeah, it's nothing like it's like I'm creating a whole separate thing like art and all that, you know. I don't mind if someone uses a bit of AI, some general help, but using it a lot just kills the purpose of it, in my opinion. Exactly. Yeah, you gotta limit it, man. Because like I said, when you have whole channels that are just cranking out videos because of AI, it's insane, you know. So yeah. So yeah, man, it's all good though. Get those questions in though. If you guys have those questions, let me know. Starting Hades 2, any tips? No tips for Hades 2, man. Just have fun. It's a great game. It's a lot of fun. So you're gonna die over and over, but enjoy it. Have fun. No tips. Learn on the job with that game. That game, you just gotta play it and experience it. You know. So yeah. Yo, Justin with the $3 dono. Shoutouts.
Lenovo Legion Go 2 and Xbox ROG Ally is the future. Are you ready? Lol JK, everything I see on those devices just seems depressing. Lol.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Like, I haven't even thought about it when it comes to those, you know. I haven't even thought about it, Justin. But yeah, for those who want it, it's there, man. It's there. It's ready to go. So if you want it, it's there. If you want it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? If you want it, you got it. So yeah. What do you think about the new information on Hyrule Warriors characters? Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. They detailed some of the new characters for. I guess we can go over that too. We haven't went over that, so I guess we can go over that as well. Where are those Hyrule Warriors characters? All right, where are those Hyrule Warriors characters? All right. Let me see those names for those characters. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to the game. It comes out next month. So it comes out in about a month. So I'm excited for it. I cannot wait. But I guess I can wait because we got Pokemon Legends ZA. We've got Mario Galaxy. We got Pokemon Legends ZA. We've got so much content coming, man. It's like every month there's at least one big first party game every month till the end of the year. All right, here we go. So... Alright, hold up. Let me put on some Hyrule Warriors music, or Zelda Tears of the Kingdom music. Alright. Maybe we can turn this into a short as well, right? So... yeah, I think we can turn this into a short too, right? Let's go over it. Alright. Alright, guys, it is now time to talk about The Legend of Zelda. Not The Legend of Zelda. No, not that. Not that. Okay, hold up. Wait, hold up here, guys. Not The Legend of... Hyrule Warriors. My bad. Hyrule Warriors. It is the Zelda franchise, so... okay. Let's talk about Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. We got the latest character details, including Zelda's maid. Zelda's maid is there. So here's all the stuff that's happening. I find this to be very interesting. So you got Argusta. That's the leader of the Goron tribe. He is intelligent and generous. He has known Rauru for a long time and is a close friend. Then you've got Kia, a Zora princess skilled in martial arts. Her bravery in battle inspires the people she leads. You've got Krafka, which I probably said that wrong, the leader of the Rito tribe and a resourceful warrior. His words and actions are often difficult to understand, but deep down he cares for his friends and is loyal. Then you've got Ardi, a kind-hearted warrior who unites the Gerudo tribe. She obeys the tribe leader Ganondorf under the Gerudo tribe's code. And you have, is it Lanaria? Something like that. Zelda's maid. Though she has a gentle personality, she is quick at her work and is trusted by Rauru. She has a strong curiosity about the mystical and always carries her record book with her. So there you go. Legend Zelda. I keep on saying Legend of Zelda. So there you go. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Looking pretty good overall. Some of these character portraits and all that. I'm looking forward to the game. I think it's going to be great. November 6th. Cannot wait for that. More details when it comes to those characters. We got pictures too as well. So we can show you guys some pictures of all of this too. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Zelda's maid was referenced in Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. So let's take a look at this. So yeah, we've got the Goron warrior here. Then we've got some screenshots that they're showing off as well. New screenshots. Oh, I think we can zoom in a bit here. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, those Gorons are huge, dude. Yeah, the Zora champion, kind of. Zora warrior. Love the helmets too. All right. Yes, this is good. This is so good. I love Sidon and you know, and like Breath of the Wild and all that. So that was always great. And Tears of the Kingdom. All right. Nice, nice. Yeah, the game's looking great. The Gerudo are always so well done. I love the Gerudo women. They are so awesome. Like, their designs are always the best. They're always the best in the games, dude. Oh my god, yo, look at that high kick. She's hitting them with that. She looks like she's emo. Like, she's just depressed. This time period's sad though, so she just looks depressed in that picture. Oh man, this is great, dude. There's Zelda's maid. Oh man, she built like a fridge. Oh, she built like a fridge, bro. The porter with the $2 says, how you liking Hades 2? Favorite power-ups? I don't have any favorite power-ups right now because I've only put a few hours into it, but once I get further in and I start experimenting more, but really anything that does like extra damage and gives you like a wider base hit, those are kind of like my favorites when it comes down to that. So yeah. But yeah, I haven't played it too much. I streamed it that one time that you were there, Deported, and then I also played probably about an hour or so on Switch 2, so I haven't played it too much to kind of get into that, but yeah. Yeah, she got, dude, this is like a D line. That's not even a linebacker build, dude. That is a D lineman build, like where they just boom, like a straight fruit. Like that's the D line build. Thank you for Deported Sling. Thank you for the $2 dono, man. I appreciate that. 130. There is a realistic chance that we actually get a platinum and a half tonight on a Monday, which would be insane. Shout outs, guys. 20 more combos, overclocks, and we are there. Let me get some Hades 2 music for my man Deported. Hades 2 music. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Let's go. Coral Crown in the house. I got the Zeus power up that lets you restore magic after every 8 seconds. It was busted. Yeah, that's pretty good too. Yeah, I've gotten that one as well. I just don't remember the names of everything. But yeah, I've been playing way more Trails in the Sky. I've been playing a lot more. Okay, this is lyrics I might get copyrighted, so I'm not gonna play that. Let's see here. Bewitching Eyes. Okay. Yeah, there's too much lyrics in this music, so yeah, we'll just skip the Hades 2 music for right now. Too many lyrics. Let's do Jazzy NYC remix. So I got, but yeah, Zeus power up is great, man. There's a lot of good power ups. Urbosa is definitely one of my favorites in terms of the design. One of my favorites for sure. The Hades 2 soundtrack is so good. It is very good. It's very good, but it's gonna get me copyrighted. It's gonna get me hit with some copyrights probably. So I'm good on playing it. So yeah. So yeah. It's all good though. Make sure you guys hit that like button though. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button and let them know that we out here. Hit that like button. Let's see here. Shout outs though. If you guys have more questions, feel free to tag me at Playersons, hashtag Playersons by itself. More than happy to answer all your questions if you have not put one in yet. Some people were complaining about the Maid design in Oracle Games version of Impa. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see any of that, but yeah, if they were, I can understand. People complain about everything, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, man. I would not be surprised at all. Do you think I should finish Tears of the Kingdom before Warriors? Absolutely. Absolutely. Go back and finish it. Especially now that it's on Switch 2, you can play it in 60 FPS. Go finish it. It's a much better game on Switch 2, so absolutely. Absolutely, you should. Absolutely, man. It's such a great game on Switch 2 because 60 FPS, better resolution, faster loading, like it's just so much better. I'm halfway on Switch 2, but then Then Do came out. then Do came out. Okay, something else came out. Yeah, finish the game, dude. It's incredible. Tears of the Kingdom is great, and the ending sequence is one of the greatest ending sequences of all time. Currently making my way through Tears. You're tabbed up, having a blast. Just got to Gerudo. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is so great. Yo, Justin with another $1 dono. Yo, thank you, Justin. Appreciate that. 131 on the board. 19 combos away. That platinum and a half. Let's go. And he says, oh yeah, I forgot. I beat Welcome Tour. There is a great demo on VRR too. Yeah, I still got to do Welcome Tour. If that's a game, I'm going to stream Welcome Tour. That's a game that I'm going to stream, actually. I got to stream that game because I still owe you guys that game. So that's probably something that we'll do during the marathon stream. We'll have a vote for what games to play. Welcome Tour needs to be one of them. So yeah. So absolutely. Welcome Tour's got to be one of them. That's got to be one that we got to get into, you know? Got to get into that. If you have not hit that like button, like I said, hit that like button. Let's go. Hit that like button if you have not. I'm going to turn on this Jacksonville Jags game. 14-7 Jags. Of course. Of course. 14-7. I want to see who's going to win this game. Right now, the Chiefs are winning 14-7, but there's 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Jacksonville is pinned back deep. I think the what's it called? I think the Chiefs are probably going to win this game. It's in Jacksonville. Never mind. I've completed Breath of the Wild nice completion. Travis. Oh no, that's not Travis Hunter. I completed Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but still playing Echoes of Wisdom. I play 30 minutes of it every day. Amazing on Switch 2, smooth and yes, I need to play that game too because like I got away from that game because it was just so janky on Switch 1, but it's so much better on Switch 2. So I need to get into that as well, you know, to get into that game too. So still a lot more that I need to play. Drop. Let's see here. I've given up on Hollow Knight Silksong. I'll never be able to beat it. The runbacks are insane. Yeah, I kind of just dropped it, and I don't think. I mean, I might go back to it, but I might not, man. Like it's just not as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I think people are more excited that the game is $20 and that it's and it actually came out. Is it a good game? Yes, it's a fantastic game, but the runbacks, I tried to vibe. I'm just not vibing with that. I'm vibing much more with Hades 2. I'm vibing much more, and that's crazy because Hades 2 is all runbacks, but it's so much more enjoyable with all the different powers you're getting all the time. So I'm just having more fun with Hades 2. I'm having more fun with Trails in the Sky. So I don't know if I'm even gonna go back to Silksong. So it's not even like it's too hard either. Like it's fine, you know. It's fine overall. So yeah. When OJ, you played Neo, you're trained to run backs. Yeah, and I dropped Neo because I was tired of the run backs on Neo. I got tired of that game, and I said I'm never playing Neo again. Like even though I know Neo 2 is like way better, but like it's one of those things to where I'm good, man. I don't have time for that anymore. I don't have time for that anymore, man. I really don't have time for that anymore. So I'm good. So yeah. So yeah. Hades 2 is so much fun and addicting with the runback. Silksong is that's what I'm saying. Silksong is a slog because with Silksong runbacks, you just run it back and it's like the same enemies and all that. With Hades, it's the same enemies on the runbacks, but the difference is that like it's kind of like automated a little bit. And the runbacks with Hades, it's like you get new power, you get different powers and stuff. So it can be very different. You can have very different weaponry and stuff like that, very different powers. So Hades 2 runbacks are dealt like it's like built way better in my opinion. So yeah. Exactly. Different weapons, different boons. The RNG feels way better in Hades. Exactly. I just got tired of Silksong, to be honest. Um, relatable with the chat and OJ. I played Silksong, got deep into the game, but at some point I think that you give up. You give up. Good, but it needs my full focus and attention. Yeah, exactly. I just don't feel like playing it anymore. Like and it's kind of like a depressing game too. Like Hades is like dark, but it's not depressing for some reason. Silksong just seems depressing. I just don't. It's not vibing like with my personality either, and like not like. So is like Expedition 33, but Expedition 33's story is so gripping. Silksong's story is not gripping, you know? So for me, I'm just like, yeah, I'm good, you know? I don't think I need to play this right now, you know? So yeah. At least so yeah. Justin with another dollar holla. Appreciate that, Justin. And he says Daemon X Machina needs to be studied on how a series can mismanage it in almost every step of the way. Yeah. I mean, but it makes sense though. They bungled the launch of Daemon X Machina on Switch 1. Instead of letting content creators, you know, instead of letting content creators play the game and content creators, you know, talk about the game in a certain type of way and discuss it, they didn't do that. They didn't do that. So even with Daemon X Machina 1, they fumbled. And then they fumbled again. Then they fumbled again overall, you know? So yeah, man, like it just happens to be that way, you know? It happens that way. So yeah. Is Titanic Sound actually worth picking up? Probably not on Switch 2, no. On Switch, I mean, on Xbox or PlayStation, it might be. But right now, it's not worth picking up on Switch 2. So yeah. Yeah, also disappointed with Daemon X Machina. The sequel was not done well on Switch 2. They seem to have prioritized other platforms over Nintendo. They did. They prioritized PC. PC and PlayStation 5. That's what they prioritized. So, wow, what a mess up, dude. What a mess up. Yeah, they screwed it up twice, man. They screwed it up twice. But hey, that's their prerogative, man. That is their prerogative. No, I don't like insects. I don't. Silksong's not a roguelite, but it's got a lot of runbacks like one. It's a Metroidvania. But no, I don't like bugs. I don't. So there's also that. Not that that's a problem. It's just I don't like the design of bugs and stuff. I'm not a fan. No. I don't like insects. No. Never felt like I need to play as. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of playing as like an animal or playing as like I don't mind playing as like non-animals, you know, but like there's got to be some type of level of like they kind of are like humans. Like for example, like Pokken Tournament, they're obviously animals or variations of that. That's fine, you know, but I don't like playing as like a dog or something like that in video games. I mean, I can play Okami and that's cool. And I can play Twilight Princess. That's okay. But if you're gonna ask me like, hey man, you get to play as like Nintendogs and like play as like cats and like big cat, little kitty, big city, into hitty, you know, or litty city. Like I'm not, or like Stray. I'm not playing that crap. I'm not playing as like walking around like in a city as like a cat or something like that, or like collecting yarn balls and you know stuff like that. Like I'm not doing all that. So. I'm just not a fan of like walking around as like a cat in a city and stuff, you know, or like, hey, I got like I'm not stupid. Oh wait, hold up, fastest 3 minutes. Hold up, fastest 3 minutes. Let's watch the fastest 3 minutes. Let's go. Fastest 3 minutes by Chris Berman.
But the goose eggs continue to dwindle. Here we go with our passing. 3 minutes.
Oh, here we go.
4-0 at home against Denver. And when Jalen Hurts hit Saquon Barkley, the Eagles led 17-3 going into the fourth quarter. They'd win again. But Bo Nix and Evan Ingram had another idea. Touchdown. They're within a point. Sean Payton says, let's go for 2.
Oh, good 2-point conversion. Yeah.
The 2, Denver scores the last 18 points. Philly's first loss.
Philly lost.
Season for the Bucks and the Seahawks. This is how it looked in 1976. Steve Spurrier, Bucks, Jim Zorn, Seahawks.
Oh, old school.
What a show the 2020
Seahawks lost this one.
Tied at 28,
I like that. They're a division win. A division loss for the Niners.
28. Just over a minute to go.
Baker!
Sterling Shepard, 35. Both quarterbacks were flawless until Darnold's pass
What?
picked up by Levante Mogan David. Uncorked Chase McLaughlin for a 39-yard field goal. The most exciting team in football, the Bucks. They're 4-1.
All right, 4-1 Bucks.
Remember when they were 0-1? Not anymore.
Jameer Gibbs is so fast.
Gibbs into the end.
Oh, get off me!
Cincinnati, the Lions have scored 174 points.
Hold up, Dalton.
Behind in LA to the Chargers 10-0, but don't mess
Oh
with
yeah, this guy's pretty good too.
2 touchdowns. Washington wins on the road. Cole
Blocked punt.
blocks the Raiders punt.
Oh my God!
Pick off
Punter got destroyed.
and Jonathan Taylor. 3
Oh, Jonathan Taylor.
touchdowns, 1 conversion.
40-6. Raiders are trash.
Scored 163 points. Lamar Jackson has Houston.
Oh,
in
Lamar's out.
Baltimore, the loser would be 1-4.
Whoa!
Picked off
Cooper Rush,
3 times.
garbage.
C.J. Stroud, 4 touchdowns. The Texans win the game. Baltimore won.
Niners got to play the Texans in a couple weeks.
Was Prince Harry going to go to the game? Well, I've never seen anything together.
Carson Wentz and Prince Harry.
Vikings were royal at the end. Playing
Yeah, I watched this game. That was a good win by the Vikings.
Vikes, 5-0 lifetime in London. The Panthers behind.
Panthers, here you go, Shaw X. Panthers. With the spike. Cowboys. Dak.
No. Dak Prescott. 4
Ugh.
touchdown passes. That's George Pickens. Dallas
Pickens.
has scored 151 points. Winless
Oh, here we go, Justin.
18
Here we go. Look at this. This is so much luck.
will remember
What? What?
up in the hands
What?
of Tyler Lockett.
Touchdown.
Jaguars' first NFL win. Could the Saints get their first win?
Uh-oh, the RGTs, the fighting RGTs. Uh-oh.
Shaheed, 87-yard touchdown. Kellen Moore's first win as a head coach.
There you go. Saints got the first win.
Booger and I do this every Sunday.
Oh, man.
Plus
NFL prime time. Greatest show of all, greatest sports show of all time. NFL prime time. I love NFL prime time. It's the greatest sports show of all time, dude. I used to watch NFL prime back when they had like the big block of it on regular ESPN. I used to watch Chris Berman go, he could go all the way. It was so good, man. It was so good. Is it safe to show it on YouTube? It's safe to show it on YouTube because there's so many clips. They cut it so fast. You can show that. Now, if you show extended periods of NFL highlights, they're going to definitely tag you. But if you show clips that are cut up like that, it's safe. So, yeah. Let's see here. Why do they call it football? The same hand egg joke that you guys keep on making. Why do you guys keep making the same joke? Yoshi, you've made that same joke over and over. One, it's not even shaped like an egg, so let's just get that out of the way. Two, it's called football because you kick the ball to start off. So you kick the ball. You kick the ball to start off. You kick the ball and you run with your feet. You run with your feet. So football. There you go. Y'all have made the same joke a million times. Dalton J. Y'all make the same joke over and over. It's like no longer funny. It was like funny like 7 years ago. But like y'all been making the same joke over and over. Let's see here. That's the first time well, I'm just saying people in the chat have made that same joke. I've heard it a million times. It's like it's like an old crusty knock-knock joke. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, you think nobody else has made that same joke, Yoshi? I'm not saying that you can't make it. I'm just saying, don't expect me to laugh or take it seriously I've heard that same thing like a million times. That's all I'm trying to say. It's called football because you kick the ball. You start off with the kickoff. You punt the ball. You kick field goals. You run with your feet. There you go. That's the reason why. Soccer or football is not called round ball. Why is that called round ball? You kick the ball, so why isn't it called round black and white ball? Why isn't it called foot round ball? Why isn't it called that? Why isn't it called black and white round ball? It should be called that. Dalton with the $5 says, shout outs to the Cards for fumbling the game away so tragically for our first W. That interception fumble touchdown was insanity. Thanks for the entertainment, OJ. Thank you, Dalton, with the $5 dono. Inside the NBA and NFL primetime, they're like tied for like goated shows of all time. You know what I'm saying? They're both really good. They're both really good. So yeah. I just heard it a million times, but it's all good, Yoshi. I feel you, brother. I feel you. For all my international peeps that had to sit through that boring hand egg, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to you guys. It's called soccer because all the players wear socks. Rate the joke. That's like a solid 4 out of 10. It's not bad, but it still fails. But I like it. I like the effort. I like the effort. If you're in a different country, you have to say football. You gotta say football. You gotta say football if you're in any other country but America. Because that's how people, people see football. My wife, she still calls it football. I say football. That's what I say. Because if I say football, people know exactly what I'm talking about. But if I say football, people will be like, oh, they'll know like it might be American football or it might actually be what they're talking about, soccer or whatever. But if I say football, there's no mistake what it is. It's footy. It's soccer. It's that 100%. Boomer and Tom Jackson were my childhood. Yes. Don't say soccer will crash out. You know what's even funnier? If you tell them the origins of who actually made up soccer, that even makes them crash out even more because it was from like a UK dude. It was like a European dude that coined the term here in America. It wasn't even like real legit Americans. It was a dude, it was like from like the UK. So it was from there. So that's the funny thing about it. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. I need some Fortune's Weave, bruh. I want to play Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. That game is going to be so good. I'm expecting the first Fire Emblem game to get 90 plus rated since Fire Emblem Awakening. So it's been like a decade since we've gotten a 90 rated Fire Emblem game. I think Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave is going to be a 90 plus rated game. I think maybe I'll make a whole video on that. Here's why I think it's going to be 90 plus rated Metacritic must buy game. I think it's really going to be that good, honestly. Can't wait. It's soccer no matter what anyone says. There you go. There you go. Shout outs to Nick93. Nick, you feeling better, man? You feeling better, brother? I think you'll be okay. Who do you guys got this weekend? Who the Rams got this weekend? We got the Bucks, so that's going to be a tough battle. So who do you guys got this weekend? You think ZA will be 82? I think ZA will be probably like a 82, 83. I think it's going to be right around low 80s. Yeah. So let's see here. I'm way over it. Watch my Dodgers go up 2-0 tonight. Okay, there you go. There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, I'm guessing like a low 80s for Pokemon Legends ZA. Digimon Story, that has a 78. So I mean, if Digimon Story is a 78, yeah. I'm guessing Pokemon's gonna be lower as well. Yeah, Digimon Story is a 78, and that game's pretty good. So yeah, Ghost of Yotei actually went down a point to 86. That's crazy considering how much people are talking about the game, and like how much people like that game. In fact, I think people are just tired of the Assassin's Creed formula. I think people are just tired of that. Of like the AC formula. That's why it's getting rated a little bit lower. Yeah, but Digimon Story, that's a 78 right now, so yeah. Tough sledding right now, man. Tough sledding for some of these games. Tough sledding. Final Fantasy Tactics ended up having the best review score in September. And then what we got with the 88 score. So there you go on that one, man. Final Fantasy Tactics in the house. Let's go. And actually, Hades now actually went up to a 95. Wow. Yeah, Hades on Switch 2 went up to a 95. It was a 94, but usually as more scores come in, the score lowers, but it actually went up to match the PC version. So it's got 48 reviews on Switch 2, and it's a cool 95. Dude, this has a very good shot at potentially winning Game of the Year now at this point. A 95 rating, that's really high. I still think Expedition 33 is gonna win just because Expedition 33 is a new like revelation compared to Hades being a an iterative sequel. But man, you can't deny, man, a 95, that's really good. Now it's put itself, it's got some distance on it for best game of this year. It's actually 2 points above Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, and 4 points above Donkey Kong Bonanza. So yeah. Crazy. Yeah, but the Switch 1 version doesn't count because there's only like 3 reviews for the Switch 1 version. So it's a 98, but there's not enough reviews to really count it as part of everything. You need at least, I think, a minimum of like 20 reviews to be like to get like a slap the rating or for it to actually be officially counted. So yeah, Hades has 48 reviews on Switch 2. So that's what they're using that for like the results. So yeah, it's a 95, man. I think you have to put it in the Game of the Year conversation down at this point, right? I mean, right now you're probably looking at Hades 2, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, Split Fiction, Silksong, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and maybe Blue Prince. I mean, right now, those are the top 6 games. And that'd be crazy because that'd be like 3/4, like 2 actual indie games and 2 kind of indie games, but not really. And then 2 like, actually, no, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, okay, no. It'd be like 2 for real indie games. Blueprints and Hollow Knight Silksong are like indie games. And then Hades 2 and like Clair Obscur are kind of like inspiration indie games, but not really indie games. But still kinda, you know? And honestly, Split Fiction is... It's kind of more of a bigger game now, and it's definitely not an indie game. But yeah, Split Fiction is not like a biggest like AAA type game overall, but it's definitely pretty high production quality and value. But it's definitely not the same type of thing as like Donkey Kong Bonanza, or the same type of thing as like, let's say, like Ghost of Yotei. Absolutely not. Or like, you know, or like God of War Ragnarok or something like that. Nah. So yeah, the indie scene and like the AA scene and like the small AAA scene is killing it. Absolutely. All right, take it easy, Tommy Raiku. Thanks for coming out to the stream, and thank you, Dalton, for the $5, man. I appreciate the $5 that you did during the Chris Berman skit, the Monday Night Football or the NFL primetime. So yeah, it's the #1 highest rated game if you're not including Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, like re-releases like that. But actually, it's tied for all those. So yes, it is the #1 highest rated game. Yeah, because those have 95. So yeah, Hades 2 actually went up, you know? So that's crazy. So it actually went up. Take it easy though. Yeah, I don't think Death Stranding. I mean, they might do Death Stranding. Like, Death Stranding has a chance to be in there. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Death Stranding gets in over like Blueprints or gets in over maybe Split Fiction. because Josef Fares has already won it before. So I can definitely see Death Stranding maybe making it over like one of those games, either Blueprints or Split Fiction. So I think right now it's probably going to be Hades 2 for the Game Awards. It's going to be Hades. Like, here are my locks: Hades 2, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Hollow Knight Silksong, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Those are like my locks. Now, other games that could be in or out, you've got Blueprints that could get in, could not. Split Fiction that could get in, could not. Death Stranding 2, that could get in, could not. I think Monster Hunter Wild still has a chance. There's still a slight chance, or even Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But I would think that out of Blueprints and Split Fiction, I would give Split Fiction a better chance in there. And then maybe Death Stranding taking that spot, or Split Fiction, or Death Stranding taking the spot of Split Fiction. But I think it's either Blueprints or Split Fiction that don't make it in. But I think that Silksong, Donkey Kong, Clair Obscur, and Hades 2 are locks at this point. So drop Split Fiction. I don't know, man. Josef Fares, he's a guy that his games have one game of the year. It Takes Two, one game of the year. They always love Josef Fares. Like, the media loves Josef Fares games. So I think that the star power of Josef Fares and his games, that might edge out Blueprints. You know, that might edge out Blueprints over, you know, I think Split Fiction has a better chance because of the brand recognition. And it sold 4 million units. I think more people just played Split Fiction than Blueprints, you know? Thoughts on Ghost of Yotei? I don't really have too many thoughts. I haven't played it too much, but it looks cool, you know? So, yeah. I would think that Death Stranding is gonna find its way, like, through hook or through crook, to get itself in there for the game of the year. I mean, I'm even more inclined to say that Death Stranding is more of a lock for game of the year than Blueprints or Split Fiction, you know? So yeah, I might even, that's probably more likely, to be honest. So yeah. Probably more likely. I mean, that is Keely's best friend, yeah. So I'm gonna retool it. I'm gonna say, here's what I'm gonna say: Hades 2, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Split Fiction, Hollow Knight Silksong, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and Death Stranding 2 on the beach. I think those are the games that get in. I'm gonna drop Blueprints just because the star power of Split Fiction and the star power of Death Stranding, I think it gets in, and those are the games that are gonna make it. Kazan was a sleeper, very solid game. I have no doubts they're gonna get a nomination or two. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. I think people have already kind of forgot about that game, though, to be honest. So that game's might have already been forgotten about. And it's not really too high up on the Metacritic board, but yeah, you never know. Like, it's definitely possible, for sure. Definitely possible. So this year, yeah, you have Ghost of Yotei. It's number 26. Street Fighter, Mario Kart World, same review score as Ghost of Yotei, 86. Silent Hill F, 86. So Metal Gear Solid Delta, 85. Yakuza 0, 85. Cyberpunk, that's old, so it's not coming. What else do we got? We got a lot of remasters and remakes that they're not making it. Yeah, I think Kazan's like an 80 or something like that. So yeah, it's kind of low. I don't know what it's gonna get nominated for. Maybe action game or something like that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see with that one. Borderlands 4 all the way down at an 81. It's not bad though for Borderlands. Trevor Lawrence TD. Hey, there you go. Jacksonville Drags. Trevor Lawrence TD coming in. Yeah, I see it. Like, I see it right here. Yeah, he hit him with the strike right there. Trevor Lawrence taking hit him with the run. Oh, get off of me. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence showing up to play this year. My game of the year is Donkey Kong, which is a shame because I wish it was an obscure game. Your game of the year can be Donkey Kong, man. I mean, for me right now, it's between Expedition and Donkey Kong for sure. Those are the two games that I'm really enjoying, that I think are like my two favorite games of the year. So So yeah. So yeah, man, it's one of those things for me at least. I think Borderlands score is mainly due to the performance issues. From what I heard, the game is really good. Yeah, I think it's a lot of the performance issues. Yeah, definitely a lot of the performance issues for sure. For sure. That's definitely it. I think if the performance issues were fixed up, and like we still need to see where the Switch, we still need to see where the Switch 2 version's at and all that, you know? So still need to see where the Switch 2, like where that kind of factors in. Assassin's Creed Shadows 81, yeah. I don't know. I think that Kazan game is maybe like in the 70s, right? I think that's where that game is at. Star Wars Outlaws on the Switch 2, 80, yeah. Did Tiger Woods come out this year? Yeah, there was a Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2K25. I didn't even know. That's an 80. I don't play those games, though. All right, we've got Fantasy Life. That was also an 80. Avowed. That was an 80. Atelier Yumiya. I like that game. That was also an 80. Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves. That was an 80. Oblivion Remastered 80. Yeah, that Kazan game is pretty low. I don't know if they're even going to talk about that at that game. So how did Gears of War Reloaded get a 79? That's the original Gears, just better, right? How did that get a 79? What happened there? 6.6 out of what's with all the low scores with Gears of War? Minor graphical improvements. They just don't think it's not enough for a re-release. Is that what it is? Yeah, not much changed in Reloaded, yeah. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, yeah. It's not gonna make it for the Game Awards, but it can still make it for like my own Game of the Year. Like I do my Game of the Year awards in December, so we're gonna have our Player Essence Game of the Year awards this year. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Remasters often score lower the same with Oblivion. They do often. I agree with that, but I mean, I know Xenoblade Chronicles X, that actually scored higher by a good amount. Xenoblade Chronicles X scored 4 points higher. I think the original was an 83. This one's an 87. So Xenoblade X was higher. But yeah, Xenoblade Definitive Edition scored lower. But sometimes it scores the same or higher. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, I think that scored pretty much the same, if I'm not correct, right? Let me double check. Paper Mario. But yeah, you're right though. Sometimes Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door on Switch scored an 88. Paper Mario, the 2004 version scored an 87. So it scored right around 1 point higher. So yeah, it just depends. It depends sometimes. Depends for sure. Xbox tax, yeah. Didn't Galaxy 1 and 2 OG get high 9? Yeah, Galaxy 1 and 2 has one of the biggest differences between the actual OGs and the release of it, because that was like, I think the Galaxy 1 and 2 is like at an 86 or 87 or 87 right now. I think it's at an 87, and the originals are 10 points higher. So yeah, that was a huge one. But I think that one is really because of the price. Really, that's what it comes down to. Is people are just like, they don't like the price. They don't like the price as high as it was, like the $70, or they just think it's overpriced. So that's the reason why I got lower. Because like you can go to a lot of the lower scores of people that gave it lower scores, and they're like, yeah, the price. So not because the game isn't like incredible or anything. because it's actually better than the originals because it runs at 4K 60, looks better. It has a little bit of extra content, not too much extra, but a little bit of extra content in there, features, assist mode, stuff like that. So it's more accessible for sure. But yeah, people are like, yeah, the price, I don't like that. So let's see here. Yeah, there's also the pointer stuff. Yeah, but most of the people that gave it a low score, it wasn't based off the pointer. It wasn't based off of that, from what I read, because I did a review roundup for it, so it wasn't based off the pointer. At least for most of the scores that I read. So yeah. Too much water, IGN. Yep, that's really what it comes down to, man. Too much water. So yeah, that happens sometimes with the review scores and stuff like that. So okay, so let's go and let's get into this last segment here, guys. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the vids and all that. Make sure you guys check out my videos if you have not watched the vids today. Watch the vids. Appreciate you guys, and get me your questions. We got this last 10 minutes or so. We need to get some more questions in. I also had a new YouTube short as well. That apparently the YouTube short is doing pretty good. So make sure you guys check out the YouTube short as well. So check out the YouTube short. So let's go on that one. GG's, yo, let's go. OJ, who you got winning tonight? Jacksonville or the Chiefs? I don't know. Picking against the Chiefs is usually not a good thing. So I mean, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, but you know, Jacksonville could definitely win. Jacksonville could definitely win. So we'll see. I think my phone is ringing out there. Give me 1 second here, guys. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah, sorry, my alarm was going off. I'm so glad I fixed this whole green screen thing because that thing was really bugging me. That thing was really bugging me right now. It was really bugging me. Yeah, it's hard to pick against Mahomes though, man. It's really hard to go against Patrick Mahomes. He wins most of his games, you know? So, yeah, it's hard to pick against him, you know? So yeah. That's why I don't pick against him too often. Because Mahomes is Mahomes, you know? So yeah. But yeah, it's a good time. I mean, like I said, that's why I said, like, this NFL season has been one of the best so far. Every matchup has been like a playoff style matchup. Like, we've had legit heavyweight playoff style matchups, like, over and over, like a playoff intensity games. It's been great. The Seahawks versus Niners, that first game was incredible. Pretty much every game the Niners has played has been down to the wire, gritty game. I mean, the Rams game versus the Niners. Guys were playing like it was like the last game of the year, that they need this game to win the playoffs, you know? To get into the playoffs. So it's been a very tough, gritty, good competitive year. There really hasn't been many blowouts at all. There's only been really like a couple. Everything else has been kind of close or somewhat close, you know? So yeah. So yeah. I have not played the new Digimon game yet. I'm looking forward to Pokemon Legends ZA. Looking forward to that game. I'm not really looking for. I don't want to play like another Monster Tamer game before Pokemon Legends ZA comes out, because I know I'm going to be excited for Pokemon Legends ZA. Like, that's the game that I know I'm going to be like, okay, I got to play, you know? So that's the thing for me, at least. For me, at least. Yeah, I mean, Mahomes got destroyed in the Super Bowl, but he also has 3 Super Bowl victories, 2 against my Niners, so. You have to respect that, man. You have to respect that. Three Super Bowls. He's only been in the league since like what, 2018, 2017, and he wasn't a starter at the beginning, so he ain't even been in the league that long. Yo, Ancario with the
Mangekyo Sharingan.
Sharingan. Let's go. Thank you so much, Mangekyo Sharingan. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 13. Yo, you know, my man, the cleanup. Hey, yo, the cleanup. Let's go. Hit us with the Sharingan. Let's go, baby. Yes, you guys know what time it is. We got to get it. We got to get it. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. Yo, I saw what you did there. At first, I was like, wait a minute. With $13. I'm like, oh, yeah, now I know. Let's go, guys. Limit break. We got it once again. Big lift to Ancario. Oh, yeah, boy. Let's go. Shout outs. Thank you so much, Limit Break. Thank you so much. My man, Ancario. Yo, you the homie, bro. You the homie. You the homie. Right before the end of the stream, he hit us with the 150 platinum. Yo, I appreciate that, guys. Like I said, YouTube tripping, but you guys aren't. YouTube tripping, but you guys are not. You guys are not at all. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, interception. By who? Oh, is he going to run it back? Is it going to be a pick six? Oh, wow. Okay, here comes somebody from behind. He's ran out of gas. Oh, no. Pick six. Literally a pick six. Oh, wow. Crazy. Pick six. Off Mahomes? That's like impossible. A pick six on Mahomes? Dude, this Jacksonville defense is insane. They picked off the Niners a bunch of times, too. This defense is insane. I know he's tired as hell. Oh, yeah, he's tired. This defense is absolutely nuts. How are they doing what they're doing? This Jacksonville defense is crazy. Well, that's a big play in this game. Third quarter with 2:19 left. That is a huge play. Jacksonville might be legit this year. Wow, we'll see. We'll see, though. There's still a lot of game left. Still a lot of game left. Yo, give him some oxygen. Give the man some oxygen. Wow, what a picking off Mahomes. Pick six from Mahomes? What happened here? Okay, Mahomes drops back, throws the ball over. He just threw it right to him. It was a crossing route, and he just threw it right to him. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Cooper did as well, but it's not. Getting a pick six on Mahomes isn't something that's going to happen all the time. You know? It's not going to happen all the time. But yeah, Cooper did get one on him. This one's even crazier, though, because this pick six, this was in the red zone. This was on the goal line. That's, like, way worse. Like, goal line, you're about to score? Dude, that is a 14-point swing. That's a 14 points in the other direction. You know? 7 points you were supposed to have. Go back to even. 7 points towards the other way. So that is a 14-point swing. You know? Crazy. Let's see. Never forget when Mahomes Bills game where they kept scoring. No time left on the clock. Yeah. Pick six, man. This Jacksonville defense is stingy. They are out there. A pick six on the goal line. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is wild. But all right then, guys. I think, like I said, I think we have exhausted all of our topics for today. We will be back tomorrow for more content. Don't worry. We will be back for more content. If you guys have not watched my most recent video, check it out. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or Mario Galaxy 2. You know what? Just drop the dono here, Vito. Drop it here and get some music for the next stream. That's more valuable and important than Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So I'll say that if you're thinking about Rudolph, do not drop it there. Drop it here instead. Unless you're going to get Mario Galaxy. Drop the 40 for Mario Galaxy. But if you're thinking about Rudolph, no. Absolutely not. No, but the Chiefs game is not over, guys. It is not over. It's still just a 7-point game. Mahomes can score with the best of them. So do not write Mahomes off right now. Do not write him off right now. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being awesome. Seriously, man, you guys are incredible. Love you guys so much. Check out my most recent video, like I said. Also, the community page. I'm going to be doing way more posts on there. We're going to be doing more posts, so make sure you check out the posts. If you don't know where the community page is, check it out. We're going to be doing more polls and stuff like that, so that'll be fun. More shorts and more polls. More shorts and more polls, so look out for that as well. That was a lot of fun doing the poll today. I have a new video for you guys, but I don't know what the video is going to be on. I have no idea, so I'll think of something. We'll probably just cover some Nintendo Switch 2 news, big Switch 2 news. So we'll probably just do something like that, discuss whatever's happening. Also, we need 9 more people to hit the like button. We only have we have a good amount, 141 likes, but I'd love if you have not hit that like button. Let's get to 150 in this last bit here. So 150 likes, guys. We're at 141. So if you have not hit the like button, hit the like button real quick. Let's get to 150. So thank you guys so much for that. And like I said, check out my most recent video. Also, my most recent short is up too. So watch that as well. So if you haven't seen my most recent short, I'm gonna get a I'm going to link that Sonic Crossworlds Racing video as well. So check out that if you haven't seen it yet. All right, so there you go. There's the short for that. So thank you guys so much, man. You guys have been incredible. You guys were incredible today. Shout out to Uncario coming in at the end there, man. That was freaking wild. So I appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate the new members too. Appreciate that as well. Yeah, we'll be back, like I said, for more videos, more content, more streaming tomorrow. We'll take Wednesday off like normal. We might take Thursday off. We'll see what news comes out. And yeah, should be good. Should be good stuff overall. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for being incredible. Thank you guys for the donos. I appreciate everybody. Thank you, Jameson P, with the big $49 dono. We will see you for the next one. Peace out, guys. Love y'all. Bye, Felicias.